Welcome to
Hello.
episode 11. As you can see, Sophia is not here. She has decided to take advantage of the last few weekends of skiing or snowboarding.
Which is crazy to me because it literally
It's
is
literally May.
I literally didn't know that you could go
Neither could I. Neither
at this
could
time
I.
of the year.
Yeah.
But I guess in Whistler there's still the snow.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
So, as an incredible replacement, we have our first guest. We have the infamous MoMo here.
MoMo.
Hello.
There you go.
Morgan or Momo.
Morgan or MoMo. Yeah.
MoMo.
Yeah.
MoMo apparently is your stage name now because accidentally that happened. So you're here now. MoMo is my lovely partner in life, in this house.
You may have seen him in
parenting Sprite, all of these things.
In the background.
Yeah. You may have seen him in the background every time we film here.
Just playing WoW.
Which is World of Warcraft, in case you didn't know, which I didn't until starting to spend time under this roof.
I know.
I didn't know it was called WoW.
I'm surprised you didn't hear about this from Dom beforehand. Well, Sophia via Dom.
Well,
Dom via Sophia, the other way.
I mean, it's not, I don't think it was something that would have been brought up if there weren't a mutual interest somewhere. Like,
Sure.
I think the only reason I learned that Dom plays WoW is because Sophia saw Momo playing WoW, which then was like, oh, look at this common connection.
We are still trying to get the boys together. Mm-hmm. They're resisting us on all fronts. They'll lose.
One day.
I'm happy just playing WoW back there by myself sometimes.
No,
Can
but
you
I
do
mean,
that? Can
we
you
need to
play
get you
fully by yourself? Or do you have to have people online to like meet up at a certain time?
That's typically what you do. But
meet
they've
up.
introduced like solo content. That's like not very hard or very rewarding. So yeah, I guess you kind of do need to play with people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Speaking of gaming, I was with Emily, lovely Emily, till way too late on Friday night because we like to get together and go out for dinner or order food and continue to watch Nobody Wants This. So we did that for season 1 and now I think we're just past halfway through season 2 and season 3 is coming out in like 4 months. So it's been a long time, I think, that is coming out soon. Anyways, it's been a long time. This show's been out for ages. It's fully done. But we just like to get together and then we also like to game. So I played Split Fiction.
Yes, we played. Why is it so hard to say?
I know.
We played Split Fiction. Also, we loved
So
it.
good. The concept of that game is incredible.
It's so fun.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
And I loved It Takes Two also, that I'm wishing so badly
good.
I could find a one-player game because all I do at home is play Hogwarts Legacy. I played it 3 times because I just I can't find anything else. My cousin suggested Red Dead Redemption 2.
I am also playing for the first time Red Dead Redemption 2 right now.
Yeah.
Well, I have been.
It's good, but like slightly above my
there is
skill
definitely
level.
like like the shootery stuff. I'm like, oh, I am bad at this. But I like an open world adventure, and I'm in it for the horses.
Yes.
I'm here for the horses.
But the amount of times that I've accidentally like killed a horse or shot a horse or have accidentally stolen a horse because I don't understand and then I get in jail.
The hardest part about Red Dead is realizing that everything you do does in fact have consequences.
Yeah.
It's so upsetting. You're like, oh shit.
It's such
I
a
didn't
high
need
anxiety
to
game.
run into that lady in town and now they're on a manhunt for me.
I know.
Shit.
I know. So
This is coincidentally, this is a really old gamer thing, but Skyrim, even then, this was a long time ago, and even then it was many years after Skyrim came out. But I tried playing Skyrim, which is a similar kind of open world, like medieval-y vibes game. And I also did not understand the rules of that universe. And like literally day 1 completely ruined my playthrough because I like wandered into a town and like saw chickens running around. And I'm the kind of gamer who like, when I enter a room, I look for shit to smash so I can get loot because I love loot.
Right.
I love looting.
Yep.
So I went in there and I was like, I'm gonna kill this chicken. Randomly. Just swiped a chicken, walking through the town. Didn't realize they care about that shit. The villagers called whoever the cops are on me, the medieval cops.
That's
and
hilarious.
I was hunted every time I went into a town or
That's
anywhere near
hilarious.
civilization for the entire rest of my playthrough. Totally ruined because I am a wanted criminal because I killed
really
a chicken.
funny. That's really
I was
funny.
so mad and I never played
That's
Skyrim
really funny.
again.
Yeah. Every time I go over to Emily's and we play these amazing 2-player games, I end up with this like hole that I would like to fill with some sort of 1-player game that is fits my skill set, and I've yet to find it.
It's so funny that you're probably the only person on the earth who's ever gone into like, I've played some cozy co-op games and it has made me just want to play alone.
Yes. Well, it hasn't made me want to play alone, but I'm also realistic in knowing that I can't go over to Emily's every time I want to play.
That's true.
I've got to fill that, somehow on my own.
I have been looking for so long because MoMo has several online games and several communities, joint and separate, of dudes that he gets to play with. And they have so much fun. And it's so regular.
I've suggested you, Emily, and I do this.
Literally.
I just don't have a PC to be able to do it with.
Yeah, that is a bummer.
The only PC I have is
that there's like
school board protected and I can't download anything.
I hate that.
I know.
And the thing about this is that there's all of these like MMO communities like WoW or like Path of Exile or League or any of those kind of things. Like, yes, of course women can play them.
League of Legends?
But it's like,
okay.
Yeah. But there's
just need to throw in a clarification every once in a while.
LOL. LOL, a League of Legends.
League of Legends.
I call it LOL. I don't know if anyone else in the world does.
No, people call it League.
They call it League.
Mostly.
League?
Yeah.
I don't even know it. I just know the name.
I think LOL is a way, because like WoW, LOL. I don't know.
Letter.
Yeah, it's an easy one. Yeah. But anyway.
MoMo.
There really is no online community like that in a game that would be more, at least on the face, friendly to women, right? There is no, like, all of our games are like, how many women do you know who are crazy about Stardew Valley? Shit tons.
Oh,
but can you play Stardew Valley online with your friends? No, you can't.
Yeah.
Like, there is no such thing. And I've been racking my brain to try and find a way. You could play co-op. It's not online.
You have to be in person.
You have to be in person, yeah.
Okay.
But there's no community like that. There's no game like that that's targeted at women. There is no space for us to do that because I would love to get a group of gamer girls going.
There are cozy games online. They exist.
Where? Who? What? Where? When? Why?
I'm just letting you know.
And
I don't know
it doesn't have to be cozy. Like I like.
I don't know if I love a cozy game. Yeah. I don't think I like.
It doesn't have to be cozy gaming. Like Stardew is fun, but then it gets very boring very quickly because you're like, well,
Stardew's not for
farmed.
Me. Stardew is not for me. Right. It's. I need more of a storyline and more of.
I like a storyline. I like a quest.
Yes, I need more quests and side quests than I hear Stardew
Like,
provides.
why isn't, not that I want fucking anything to happen with the Hogwarts Legacy, but like as an example, if Hogwarts Legacy was an online MMO.
What's MMO?
Massive multiplayer online, which basically just means it's a big game with tons of players could play online with
Honestly,
servers.
even if Hogwarts Legacy were 2-player, like they missed a huge market there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway.
And they also missed being able to like wand while brooming.
Yeah, it's bananas.
Like, are you kidding?
I can't.
Like, why can't you fly and attack people?
I will tell you my first time playing through where I discovered that you can, in fact, ride a hippogriff.
Oh, the best.
All of my childhood dreams come true.
The best. I will say I haven't finished it. So I have played.
I haven't either.
Okay. So I'm one of those people that I actually.
You play like 75% of the way and then you're like, I'm bored.
And
I need to start a new game.
No, it's not that I'm bored. It's like, I don't want this to end. I don't want to know.
Really?
So
you don't want to get the
it's
ending.
the same. Exactly. It's the same with a lot of like, unless I truly don't have any interest, I will purposely pause and really never go back to it. So I've never finished the Harry Potter movies. I've never finished Schitt's Creek.
Wait, hold on.
I've never finished
Schitt's Creek?
I've never finished Schitt's Creek because I knew it was ending and it's too good that to me, I'm like, okay, I always have it as an option to go watch, but I never will.
Get that,
because it's almost like I don't want the fantasy of it to end. Yeah. I hate the finality of knowing it's over.
I literally just finished my 4-book series that I was reading this morning and I had a little cry.
Yeah.
So
I mean, books for whatever reason are different.
Oh my God.
In my opinion.
I would rather I would live in a book forever. If
I could
find a book series that just went on for the rest of my life, that's my dream.
Yeah. I'm happy for a book series to end. Like I'm excited to sort of see what the happy ending is.
Wait, so have you read the Harry Potter books?
No.
Yeah.
I've listened to them to because I listen to them with my class every year. So I listen to but we mainly get to, I think the longest I've done it when I was more committed was Order of Phoenix.
I have a big question about
but
your
I also
movies.
wasn't really listening because it's mainly for the kids to just like calm down and like be less hype from having 20 minutes of unsupervised time at recess. And then, so I'm only half listening.
But you still haven't finished them, and you don't want them to end.
I have a question, very important about the movies.
But
When
I've
you
had
say,
spoilers because I've listened. I'm going to get to.
Please.
I have received some spoilers only because I got really into Hermione fan fiction, and obviously there's going to be a few spoilers there. Draco and Hermione.
Oh.
I saw that you had Manacled on your bookshelf.
Yeah. I've read that.
Terrible title.
You don't want to read it. I'm telling you right now, it ain't for you.
I think I know.
It was the traditionally published version, so it was called Alchemized, which wasn't Manacled.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it actually is a completely different story because when I was
Is it?
totally
Really?
I mean, plotline is similar, but when there were definitely some added elements because when I was talking to Emily about it, who read Manacled versus I only read Alchemized, which is like Manacled is the indie version. And then when it was traditionally published, obviously the author had to take out everything Harry Potter related and edit it to be traditionally published in its own new story. That she added a whole new fantasy element to it. That when I was explaining it to Emily, she was like, "I have no idea what that is."
Yeah.
So it is a different book. It's made me consider
Really?
wanting to actually read the Manacled.
From what I've heard from Emily, you probably should.
Yeah.
I know it ain't gonna be my thing because I was never on the Draco Hermione life, but
Honestly,
You know.
TikTok makes it very appealing. There are certain videos like the TikTok, my TikTok feed every once in a while, it shows like a little blurb of like the yearning or the this or the that. And it makes it real hard to say no to wanting to read that.
I'm too canonical about it. I need Draco to be a dick. I do.
No. Well, okay. He can be a dick to everyone else. He is. But there are some heartbreaking stories out there.
I believe you.
Oh my
Fanfic
God.
writers really be getting it.
Oh my God. There's one that I'm slowly reading because the author's still writing it. It is absolutely devastating. It's like he becomes this changed man. He marries Hermione. They have a son. And then he becomes an Auror and works alongside Harry. And then he gets into an accident as an Auror and loses his memories of the last 5 years or something.
Classic.
So he doesn't remember his son. He doesn't remember, the last thing he remembers, he's a 32-year-old man, but he's of the mind of him right after the war where he hates Hermione.
Yep.
He doesn't have a kid.
Yep.
And it's the most heartbreaking story because at the beginning of every chapter, it's a letter from Hermione's point of view to Draco as she's experiencing this. Oh my God. It's just, I almost cried.
We love an amnesia plotline.
Oh my
We
God,
really
I
do.
love an amnesia plotline. Anyways.
For whatever reason, even though it's not the same thing at all, your description of that reminded me of The Time Traveler's Life. Great book. Anyway.
Definitely not the same.
Not the same thing at all, but just gave me the vibes.
That's another TV show I haven't finished.
There's a
Because
TV
it's
show?
so good. Yeah, with Theo James. No? Who's the guy? Who plays 4 in Divergent?
Oh, I know.
Theo James.
I would never be able to tell you his
Would
name,
not
but I
know.
know the man you speak of, yes.
I must figure out if this is real. Theo James. With the girl from, Theo James plays the husband.
Sure.
And then the redhead who is married to Kit Harington from Game of Thrones is the wife. The redhead from Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Wait, he married Sansa?
No.
No.
The wildling.
Oh, wait, they're actually married?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I don't have any Game of Thrones lore.
Yeah. So
That's funny. Yes.
What's
you
her
know
name?
nothing, Jon Snow.
Rose
Yes.
Leslie.
Yes.
That's not a good photo.
Not also a real redhead. But
Maybe
anyway.
not a good photo. Is she not?
Well, not in that photo, at least. Certainly not the redhead that she is in the show.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think she is a natural redhead.
That's an Auburn. We're getting into Brennan Lee Mulligan
Let's not
territory.
let's not get into this.
No, wrong.
No,
He was wrong.
I was wrong.
He's objectively
Thank you
wrong.
for admitting that.
He
He's
was
very
wrong.
pale though, and
He's
it makes
not
his
a
hair look
redhead.
more red
We
than
did
it is.
agree he is a gentle auburn.
And he's Irish, so at least I have that.
There is a slight red tinge. He does grow a reddish beard. I will give you that.
How crazy
Okay.
is that his last name is Mulligan?
Mulligan.
Why is that crazy?
Like a card game, Mulligan?
No, like in golf, a mulligan, you get to try again.
Well, that's the same thing in a card game.
Oh, I didn't know any of this.
It's just weirdly.
But also, it's just a
coincidental in their
very
last name.
traditionally Celtic name.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mulligans out there.
Anyways.
Anyways,
Anywho,
how's your morning been?
we didn't answer my really
Oh,
important
your movies question. Right.
And
I'm sorry.
I do need to know.
Okay, I'm so impressed you remembered because
I'm impressed too. Because
I forgot.
If you look back in the intro scenes of these episodes, there are many times I have said I needed to do something desperately, and then we never got to it.
Yeah,
Because
well,
I'm very bad at remembering.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes.
When you say you never finished the movies,
Correct.
Do you mean you never watched the very last movie, or that you
I
didn't
haven't
finish the
seen
very
the
last,
last
movie?
4.
That's not even close to never finished.
No, but at the same time,
It's
it's
very
because
far away from never finished.
yeah, I grew up while they were still coming out, and when I knew they were ending,
As did I.
I was like, "Oh, that's the
just-
last one.
you just
okay,
like
I'm
it-
good." I've never been a movie person, so like,
You truly went. I can't even. I've lost track now because they split up the last 2 movies. You
Yeah.
went 4 movies. You went to Goblet of Fire, and you said Nevermore. No, wait. You
Yeah.
went to
She
Goblet
said
of
Order
Fire,
I went to Goblet of
Phoenix.
Fire.
and that's
Oh,
done. You,
right.
Wait, Order of Phoenix.
Order of Phoenix is fine.
Is that okay? 5.
But it's weird because they split the
That's
last
the one
2
with
books.
Cedric
the last,
Diggory?
they split the last book into 2 movies, right?
Right,
So it's-
but Order of Phoenix is Cedric Diggory's movie, right? Plotline where they have
No,
the
that's-
competition.
nope. That's Goblet of Fire because of the Goblet of Fire. Did you
Put
push your name into the
in
Goblet of Fire?
Yeah, that one. Right,
Yeah, Goblet
right.
of Fire is 4.
Okay, so-
and then Order of Phoenix.
I do remember a scene of Harry being in Dumbledore's office and the Phoenix dies and then it rises from the ashes, but I don't remember anything else from that movie.
That's also in Goblet of Fire.
Okay, so that makes sense. So yeah, I've gone up to Goblet of Fire. I have no idea what Order of Phoenix is about.
Actually, I think it might
I don't know
even
how
be
you
before.
guys remember anything.
Oh
about
no,
the
the
books.
Phoenix dying is in Chamber
been
of Secrets.
a
That's only
decade.
book 2. Because
been
the
a
Phoenix
decade.
saves
Definitely
him
remember
from
Cedric.
the basilisk,
I
and then he
definitely-
dies.
yeah, okay.
and then he's reborn.
He's reborn in the office? But
Because he saves him from the basilisk with his tears, his magic Phoenix tears.
I know, but then what scene am I thinking where he bursts into flames
Yes.
in his office
Yes,
though?
that's at the end of that movie.
Oh, okay. So,
Anywho.
but still, I remember the competition. I remember Hermione being underwater
So
and
you-
Ron
you've
being
seen Goblet of
underwater,
Fire,
and
and
he
that's
has
it.
to choose between whatever,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Crumb comes and gets whatever. But I remember Edward Cullen being in that movie. So
Well,
Yes.
yes. Okay, not
Not as
not
Edward
actual
Cullen.
Edward Cullen.
No, but
yes.
Although
pre-Edward
Of course,
Cullen.
Edric might
Cullen.
have stood a better chance if he was in fact Edward Cullen, because that man can run,
Yeah, literally.
jump over those hedges.
So I remember that, but I do not remember anything else.
Okay, I
yeah,
thought strangely
last 4
this is
movies.
somehow even more psychopathic than what I thought your psychopathic answer was going to say, which is I thought you might have said that you had seen part of all of the movies but not finished any of them. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Wait a minute.
Somehow this is worse.
How?
It just is. Maybe because I didn't expect it.
This is not.
Don't you think that now you've delayed the movies for so long, you're not invested in them?
Probably.
Never.
But in my heart, they're still
Oh, okay.
there.
That's good.
This is crazy town for me. Anyway,
They're still
As
there.
someone who's watched all of them and read all of them, I'll tell you that now, 10 years later, they are still out there.
Yes.
Because I don't remember anything about them. I mean, I do, but obviously I can.
Yeah.
You know.
I will say I have a weirdly good memory when it comes to something I've watched or read. When I can visualize it in my head,
Yes.
I remember it for a really long time that I do not, it's very rare that I rewatch something. Really, really rare. Like I will rewatch, there's one show that I love to rewatch every few years and it's called The Newsroom.
that show was good.
Jeff Daniels.
I don't think I saw all of it, but I definitely saw some of it, and I wanted to keep
It's
watching it, and then I didn't.
so good.
I know
I really, really love that show. I will rewatch it like every other year.
It's a good show.
It's a good one. That's the only one that I really love to rewatch.
This is what surprises me about you not finishing Schitt's Creek, because Schitt's Creek is an excellent rewatch show. So if you finish it, it doesn't mean you can't go back and rewatch it. Like every year, it's like, yeah.
Now it's just going to be
Gilmore
sad
Girls
to watch
every
though.
fall, as we do.
I haven't been able to rewatch Gilmore Girls because I know that as an adult, the perspective shift is different. And you know that Rory is actually a spoiled brat.
I have so many thoughts and feelings about this. We could have an entire podcast
This is
about
a different podcast.
But this is
That's
a separate podcast. We
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
We don't have.
We don't have time.
Okay,
we'll start another. We'll start another one later. That will just be about random movie talk.
We can't make a Gilmore Girls podcast. There's too many of them.
It'll just be random TV talk.
Yeah.
It'll be random TV talk.
Bonus episode,
random TV talk.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, so I haven't.
I've got some feelings about that, but
yeah, I haven't. You know,
need to finish. You need to finish Schitt's Creek. It's not acceptable.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I can't. I don't have Netflix. And in order to save a little bit of financial credit, I've also deleted Crave and Disney and Apple TV.
Yep.
So I really only have Prime right now. So.
You know, if you just did that, you could, with what you save from all those other ones, you could just have Netflix.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but
Like,
of course she canceled Netflix. Of course she could.
I didn't cancel Netflix. Actually, Netflix canceled me.
Netflix canceled her. They said, we don't need you.
No, my parents canceled Netflix.
I see.
And then now I was like, I'm already subscribed to 3 other places. I do not need to subscribe to others. But really, realistically, I don't actually need all these.
No.
I don't need them. I will repurchase it for 1 month in order to watch the show that's like
right.
new, that's come back or whatever. But my life is so surrounded by reality TV because it is, I just love it. And it also allows me to function as a human in society. So
Speaking of
reality TV.
Shall we? Do we have any other pressing news updates, matters of interest?
I mean, I did have to call the police this morning. So
What happened?
as I was driving here, I called the non-emergency line to report that a human felt very, very comfortable. He was not sober to just walk right in front of my car. And at green light, I am crossing through and he just literally stepped into the road and expected me to stop, held out a peace sign with his like droopy eyes and continued to walk. So I called the non-emergency line on him and they've gone to check it out. I hope they find him, but they might call me for more information.
Interesting. You know, that happens to me on like a
I was like really frazzled about it.
literally weekly basis. If you drive in the right neighborhoods,
Yeah.
that'll just happen.
This was not like that outrageous. It was on Thurlow and Nelson,
Yeah.
downtown in the West End area. It's like,
All of downtown counts as the right areas for this.
yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, I called because I'm like, if this guy feels that comfortable just walking right into traffic. It's funny because this morning I was actually thinking about how much more anxious I am as a driver when I have to drive on weekends versus when I have to drive on weekdays. I find that there are more people out and about because they're not required to be inside working, that they take the streets more. People are irresponsible. They just, especially in my residential, that West End residential area, like people just really feel it's their way or the highway. And there's a lot of responsibilities on drivers because people will just walk wherever they want to be. And it always gives me a tinge more anxiety driving on weekends.
People do want to be where they want to be.
People want to be where they want to be. And they give no regard for their life, apparently, to get to point B.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that was my adventurous morning.
Oh.
What'd you guys get up to?
Any interesting things you want to share with the world?
Share with the class?
Nope.
Man, a few words.
I mean, you were doing something interesting this morning, Momo. You were looking over Emily's new code.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So a friend
later.
has vibe coded a full Mac OS application.
You know what's so sweet? I was talking to her about this yesterday, and she said she just learned what vibe coding is.
Well, she was
She's
doing
like,
it.
I didn't know there was a word for that.
She was doing it with Xcode on Mac OS. And now I get to look over hundreds, if not thousands, of lines
Thousands.
of code.
I'm sure.
It's 4,000 lines
Like-
of code.
Oh.
One file with 1,000 lines in it. And you wonder, could this been split up into groups of related code or organized? That's what I'm doing.
ChatGPT don't know. It don't
No.
know nothing.
No. I know something. It works, but we'll see.
Are you going to just simplify it essentially?
Don't know.
Mm.
Depends what she wants to do with it.
Are you able to see the actual outlook of the app while the code is there? Like, has she figured out the
Like the UI.
the
Yeah, I
UI
don't
of
know how any
it
of
throughout
this
the code,
works.
or
That's a good question. I'm pretty sure she just chatted back and forth, so text-based, but you have to compile the code that it spits back out to actually see what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Although there are ways to preview it, preview the objects that it's created for a particular view of a window
yeah,
on Mac.
yeah.
Yeah.
Curious. It's curious to me because for me, my experience with code has always been in more game type or artistic, where you would run it and something would either work or not work. So I'm so curious as to how to build the app to see if it works or doesn't work, like how that works. It's something I'm just going to have to look at.
Funny enough, I've never vibe coded myself because I am just a programmer who just programs things from scratch, and I have been meaning to do some vibe coding.
This is almost
to
like your foot
try
in
it
the door.
out because everyone's obsessed with AI, and even though I hate it, I thought I might do something, but I haven't gotten to it because I hate AI. And it's cool though that she's able to
It's useful for
make
this purpose.
something.
This is the one
and we'll see where it
positive thing
goes.
AI ever does. Probably.
I mean, I will say I do
well,
use
yeah.
AI a lot in my career.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
It just helps me create. It gives me an idea. It does some of the thinking for me. For example, where I know if I want my students to reflect on X, Y, Z, it can come up with the right reflection questions for my students to get there. As opposed to me having to think about, okay, what do I want? What question do I want you to answer? It's like, okay, it does the thinking for me in that regard.
This is precisely why I hate AI.
Well, she's saying
No,
she knows what she wants
it
to
is-
teach them, but she wants a question for them to reflect upon.
Exactly. And
then
sometimes
she
I don't
can-
exactly know what's the best worded question to get them to do X, Y, Z. It's also a great place for me to bounce off. Like I have this great idea. A lot of my lit circles and my book related things, I've had to bounce off of AI to make sure that I am streamlining and making it relevant to either the curriculum or making it relevant to and realistic to what students of this age can do and XYZ. It's really helped me create a much more inquiry-based curriculum that I'm now obsessed with.
I have no idea what that means.
Inquiry-based is essentially, instead of teaching the facts of history, for example, it's setting them up with a theme and setting them up with, okay, this is something that has happened. Now you're responsible for looking up and finding the answers yourself. So take my current lit circle where they're reading dystopian novels and all they're doing is extracting any new rule or any new law that they can see in the book or in the story and then relate it to a type of control-based law. So for example, if they read that there's a curfew, what type of controlling law is that? And so it's like surveillance law, or it's like if there's cameras everywhere, it's surveillance law. So they're connecting those two together. And then as they continue to read, they're meeting with little small groups of like the people who are reading the same book. And they're eventually going to be relating through research what types of laws these stemmed from ancient civilizations. So they're going to be researching the different types of ancient civilizations to decipher, okay, what type of ruling is similar-esque to the laws in their book. So if there was a leader that controlled by fear of punishment, then that is the closest thing to your book because your book also has a lot of fear-based punishment laws in your novel. So it's connecting the two together. And that's what inquiry-based means, is where you're giving them this and it's their responsibility to connect it to that through their own research instead of me giving it to them.
Right. Yeah.
It's essentially like teaching through curiosity.
Yeah.
Is what inquiry means. It's my shit. It's my jam. I love it.
It's setting you up for a pretty difficult job though, because the kids could either
The kids are going to
run
do their
with
own
it
AI.
and do
They might do
good
actual research, or they
and
will
do
put the thing into
learning,
ChatGPT.
or they
In the
could,
same-
Mine-
Goes both
unfortunately,
ways,
yeah.
right?
Mine are not, honestly, mine don't get ChatGPT quite yet. Like they don't.
Yeah, you've got the
I feel as though there is a little bit of necessary research skills that are needed to know what question to properly put into AI to get the best outcome. Like my students will literally put, what is 14 plus 163? Like they won't think of questions to actually get the answer really. Like they really don't know how to form those questions to properly use AI. You know, they will, and I say, I'm like, if you really want to, like what they do is they know they're supposed to be doing a lot of their research. So they use AI. It's like, give me 6 sites that will help me find answers for this topic. And then they use AI to find the sites and
That's
then
good.
read through it by themselves. That's primarily what they've been taught to use AI for.
That's good.
They don't have the curiosity, or just because we know how to use it well enough because we've been through no tech to computer tech where we've had to do all of the research by ourselves through like, what are those like those severe sources, like research based?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
What was the
Scholarly sources. Yeah, like we went from having to learn how to do regular
which
sites
they should
to
still be.
scholarly sources.
scholar articles or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, to scholarly sources, to now we have AI that we've almost been through the trenches to know the types of questions that are needed. 13-year-olds have not been through any trench at all.
Yeah.
They've walked a sidewalk that was paved for them, that they don't understand what types of questions to properly put into AI.
Yeah,
I really
true.
believe that.
They're too young.
They're too
your kiddos
young.
are too young right now to have
It's
been
surprising,
absorbed
but
into
it's
the
true.
ecosystem.
Exactly.
There's actual other there's other examples of similar concepts
It's
where like
people our age using
junior
it to do their jobs for them, and college students using it to
College students might have the cognitive ability to actually think of the right question. But at age 12 and 13, the most they're using AI for is like, fix my grammar. That's literally it.
But then aren't you like, hey kid,
learn
you didn't
it
use
yourself.
Mine.
the rule of threes like
Totally.
ChatGPT always uses.
Last year I had a few issues with it. This year I don't seem to have a lot of issues with it. It also helps that I make them write a paragraph every single day and I read it every single day, that suddenly if like this is your
that's good.
writing,
Yeah, it's
they're
gonna be obvious.
Come on.
Come on, dude.
Come on.
Yeah.
So they know that. And so this year I do not have a lot of issues with AI. I don't, that's not a battle that I have to conquer. Yeah.
That's good.
Who knows what is in store for next year? Each group of kids is different.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that was a tangent and a half.
Yeah. I could go on about this.
I know. It's a very interesting topic. And it's interesting to come at it from the lens of knowing what today's youth is like cognitively.
Yeah. It's different. I don't know any 13-year-olds. For obvious reasons.
I know 60. So
Yeah.
I know many.
It's good. It's people our age who are fucking it up. Stop using it for stupid shit. Use your brain. I don't know. That's my... Anyway. I'm mad
Or it's
about
a
it.
tool to, you know, add to your current skill set, not to replace it.
It's also going to
There's people at the office
economically
who
unviable and go
use
down the
AI.
drain in 5 years anyway. So don't get too reliant.
You can tell when someone's just 100% ChatGPTing you.
But in what sense? Like replying to an email?
Yeah.
Oh, all kinds of shit. Yeah, I had a colleague who suddenly started using it to reply to emails and never told anybody. But I was like,
I
girl,
sometimes use it to reply to emails, but that's because I'm really awkward and don't know how to not offend a parent that their kid sucks. Like,
I haven't had to deal with that.
you know,
particular
like I don't know
problem.
how to put into words I don't know how to sensitively put into words that your kid is doing bad shit.
I'd reread it like 5 times.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's kind of how I use it because I don't know how to say this
Yeah.
without offending you.
Well, I know it, but that's the scary thing about it being used for younger people is like they'll literally never develop that communication skill because they won't ever have to. That's what's scary about it, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
We won't know
So
until 10
Use
years
your
from
brain.
now.
I know.
When they
Use
enter
your
the
brain, read a book.
workforce.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Yeah, use your brain, read a book, and now we're going to watch the...
Now we're not going to
slop.
do either of those
Dumbest
things.
slop that ever existed on the
Now
planet
we are
Earth.
not going to do either of
It's
those
true.
things.
But you know what? I did my time. I went to school. I got 2 college degrees.
Me too.
Hell yeah, college degrees. What up?
And I'm
What
going to
up?
go. I'm working for
College.
a third.
You good?
University.
I'm being, well, I did 1 university and 1 2-year diploma, so who knows? But
Oh, I did 2 university.
yeah.
And I'm hoping to get a master's sometime soon.
Wow.
Yeah. I know.
I know. Silly Emily and her little masters. All these people, my friends are smarter than me.
Didn't you get a master's? I'm so confused. I thought you were.
She has 2 different degrees.
No, I have 2 different degrees.
Oh.
A BA and a diploma in human resources management.
Ah. I have a BFA and a BED.
BED.
Bachelor's of Education.
Lots of cool letters to
bam.
put after your name.
I know. And then I
Yeah.
want MA of Education. An MA, ED.
Made.
Made.
Got it made in the shade, baby. All right, onwards.
start.
Let's go. Okay, so for
show.
context for our viewers,
Yes.
this is now what I assume going to be the men's side of the fantasy. And
Fantasy week.
Can't
Fantasy
wait.
week.
Or sorry, it's not. It's intimacy week.
it's sure.
This is intimacy
it's intimacy.
I know.
But it's intimacy. It was
The women's
intimacy.
fantasies
Intimate fantasies.
last-
There was the women's
time.
fantasies last episode, which Morgan was watching. You're right behind us. Morgan is I don't know, how would you describe your knowledge and context thus far of maths in general?
all too well.
This season
I
of
know it
People.
all too well. Rebecca watches Love is Blind. She watches this show.
What show?
Love is Blind.
Oh, I thought you said a cis show, and I was like, I don't know what that means.
This show.
Oh, this show. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And it gets to the point where, like, after 20 episodes, I just can't stand it anymore. But I do get
Yeah.
sucked in now and then, so I watch it from the background.
Yeah.
I know how these shows work.
So what can you
know about
recall of
this
this season?
Have you?
That
feel-
you kind of
nothing
Have
really.
you gleaned anything? Do you want us to give you a rundown of who's who? What's what?
There's one good couple, right?
there usually is. I
Well,
just can't think. I mean, this
It's tides
good
be
couple.
turning in the last few episodes.
Well,
so.
I would say Stella and Philip are a good couple.
Yes, I think Stella.
They're
and Philip
hated
are
by
a good
everybody right
couple.
now because no one else is happy. But
Yes.
Right.
And they always pop people's names up on the screen when they appear, so you'll
It's
be able
true.
to see. We'll see. And we'll let you know as we go through if there's anything pertinent from
Maybe
previous
there's
episodes.
one real relationship. I mean, they're all
I
real
would say-
relationships, but like
like,
some are more surface level than others.
Yeah.
And they're all kind of early.
it's all
We're still early.
we're
right?
still pretty
early.
early. We're still pretty early. I will say that I think there are a few like true real relationships, and I think there are more real relationships than not real relationships this
that's good.
season.
I can never tell. Like, I take everything at face value on the show. Like, I assume that everything's real.
Yeah.
It's just whether they're good or not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
How many
Like,
couples
is it
are we
going
watching
well?
right now? Is it 7?
Somewhere in there?
Okay, because I
Lord.
think at least 4 are real and 3 are not.
Yeah.
I would say Brooke and Chris are not real.
Well,
I think they're very surface level.
are we defining
Obviously,
not
Luke and
real
Mel,
as being
just surface
like,
level.
Okay, because that's different. Because I think I would say not real, meaning it's for the show.
Oh, okay. No, I
as
just
in
think
like
surface level
Yeah.
versus actual
surface
connection.
like we're on like surface level, like we're into the sex or we're attracted to each other, but like they haven't had any deep conversations.
Totally.
There's maybe no
Yeah, there are no
understanding
real
of long-term
feelings,
compatibility
for sure.
like feelings growing
100%.
necessarily. I would draw a very thick line between that and the love end of the spectrum, and like we're literally just here to be on TV. That's what I would call not real,
Oh, okay.
right?
I can't assess that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't-
Is like
yeah, I don't know how to
I
assess
don't know how
that.
to assess for that.
But
so
based
But
on what
some
I've
people do.
seen so far, I get the assessment that, what? Not Beck. Wait, who's Plastic Barbie?
Gia.
Gia. I think
Yes.
Gia and her husband are surface level.
She's the one with the hugest lips you've ever seen in your life.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that Brooke and Chris are surface level,
Yes.
and obviously Mel and Luke are surface level, but
Yes.
that could change.
They're not even at the surface. They haven't even
they
touched
haven't-
down
yeah,
yet.
no, it's so true. Yeah, they're still well in the air.
They all have one syllable names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mostly.
Brooke.
Brooke.
That's
Brooke is one syllable.
No, Brooke's one. Brooke.
Did you just go Brooke?
Yeah.
Brookie?
I love how
Brooke.
we're using
Brooke.
fourth grade
Brooke,
syllable
Mel, Chris.
technology. Clap it out. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Anyway.
Anyways,
why don't you just give me
We'll
a
see.
quick three? You named three couples
that
who
are
perhaps
surface level.
Yeah.
And then the others who are
Getting more real, getting deeper.
Beck and Danny are definitely getting deeper. Oh, I will say also maybe it might be 4 and 4, but that's not necessarily because they're ignoring or not willing to go deeper. I would say Boat Doctor and
Yes.
What's Her Face are also very.
Both Doctor and What's Her Face are surface.
They're pretty
Rachel
surface level. Rachel, but that's because Boat Doctor literally is an idiot.
has no idea what
he
he's
has
doing
no
with
he has
himself.
no idea.
No.
Like the best way I can describe the Boat Doctor is, you know, in a photo where you're kind of awkward and you're like, I don't know what to do with my hands. That's just him living life. Like, I feel like he doesn't know how to make any moves with his body. Like, even walking, I watch him
a
walk.
very awkward
He like
guy.
skips. Like, I just don't think he understands
He's very funny.
how to properly like go through life.
While we're on the topic of this, I need to tell you, hopefully Emily will share it with you soon. Yesterday, she
Yeah.
showed me a photo of a baby who's recently been born into her side of the family. Somewhere, a baby will remain unnamed for anonymity in case they watch this. I'd really doubt it. But really cute baby, adorable little face. The most insane look on his face and just like the craziest hair.
Boat Doctor hair?
I told her, I was like, you need to send this baby to Elise and let her know from me that this kid is going to grow up. This is like what Boat Doctor looked like as a baby.
child. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
so crazy looking.
Like this man's never combed. Like it just,
Okay.
he really is a 30-year-old man stuck in like a 13 to 11, like 11 to 13-year-old
Like an
body.
11-year-old's body.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
genuinely, I compare him so much to like that awkward tween.
But like
You're having
strangely
flashbacks
ripped.
to your classroom.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're like,
I've seen this once and I'll see it again.
Teenage, well,
100%.
preteen.
There's an
Yeah.
archetype
Yeah.
of an 11-year-old boy.
So that's the best way to describe the Boat Doctor.
Okay.
And genuinely, we're not going to tell you his name.
You'll know.
You just need to
You'll
figure
know
it out.
when you see him.
Yeah, you need to figure it out. Oh, speak of the devil, Emily.
Ha.
Picture? No.
Friend of the pod.
Okay, so they're probably on surface level too, but that's because I'm not going to reveal it later. That was the kiss. That was the kiss me couple with the blindfold.
Yeah, that was so awkward and really
Oh, that was
uncomfortable.
sad.
That was so
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. I think
thought
you
it was
you were
sad.
you briefly saw the teaser
Yeah.
of that last week. So okay, and then we have David the rapper and his wife
Alyssa.
Alyssa, spelled with an I, which always throws me off.
Yeah.
They had the wedding episode was rough as
Really
hell.
rough.
Because
Really rough.
they're
Oh,
both-
she's the
one
wants to
who-
be swept off by her feet.
yeah.
Or swept
Well,
by-
there's a few
Yeah,
of
that
those.
one.
Yeah.
That one.
But
But
she
the
is-
one who demanded
She
that
demanded that
at
he
the
get
altar
down
he get down on one knee and propose to her.
and he like wouldn't do it, and they literally had like a 10-minute bicker
Yeah.
about it in
pretty
the middle
funny.
of the wedding.
It was really
insane.
awkward to
So
watch.
we all expected that she was going to be the crazy person,
But she's actually very
she has
down
been
to
chill
earth.
as fuck
Yeah.
for the rest of the season.
More
So who knew?
syllables.
More syllables to
in their
come.
names.
More syllables to come.
I'm working
Yeah.
on a
Then we
theory.
have Stella, and
Yeah.
Philip.
Philip.
There you go. They're doing good.
They're really good.
They both seem pretty like reasonable.
Yeah.
as human beings.
Her ability
We'll see
to
so far.
handle combative people is unlike anything I've ever seen before.
She's very
she
cool cucumber.
is super down to earth.
Thank you.
You are welcome. She is super down to earth in the sense where she's very grounded when these really insecure people are reactive towards her.
Because it's the group settings
Yeah.
that you're talking
Yeah.
about,
Yeah.
not that her partner is a
No,
reactive,
No,
rebel
she and
no,
the
guy.
partner
the other
were-
wives,
Yeah,
like the other
yeah.
wives, are very reactive and take
Some of them,
things two of them in
A
particular.
couple of them have suddenly become very aggro.
Very aggressive and very reactive. And I've never seen someone so calm, cool, and collected when being literally verbally attacked. Yeah. Never. And I watch reality TV show. I watch a lot of reality TV. I'm like, this is incredible.
Yeah. It's very impressive, honestly.
So they're very good. They're very, very similar. So they haven't had any bumps in the road, which I think is throwing the other couples off.
Yes.
So I think that's why.
Who else did we miss?
Comparing
And then there's our
Beck
elder
and Danny
couple.
are cute. Oh, elder couple.
Rebecca and I don't fucking remember his
Steve?
name. Fuck that guy.
Is it Steve?
Something like that.
Rebecca.
Some old white man name. Yeah, Rebecca's cool. Avi.
Rebecca's cool. Rebecca's really cool.
real cool. And her husband is
just
a ding dong.
Yeah, he's a nitwit.
He's a nitwit
Yeah.
man boy.
Oh, I might have seen him if he's a silver fox.
This is our silver fox couple.
Yeah. I don't remember anything about
he's
him, but I've
he's
seen him.
he's the classic old man who like wants to get married because he's lonely, but then the minute he has a partner, he's like, oh,
I
I'd
heard you
actually
say
rather
that.
be alone.
Yeah. I heard you
because
say
he
that part
can't. He wants to just
yesterday.
do everything his way and
Or
have people go away and leave him
last
alone.
Yeah.
Did we miss anybody?
I think we have, but
Well,
Bro, you'll see.
that's okay.
They'll come up.
I can't remember who.
Onwards. We begin.
We begin.
Previously,
Will you kiss me now?
Oh God. This is Boat Doctor?
I can
Yeah.
kiss
That's
you,
Boat Doctor.
But I'm not too sure if it's going to make you feel
He's
something.
wearing. I just realized his sweater in this episode gives him Justin Bieber. Do you know what I mean?
Like, this is what I
Early
mean.
Justin
He
Bieber.
Justin
is
Bieber.
a 12-year-old.
This is a couple.
This is-
Alessandra's
that's
Intimacy Week task
wild.
took some couples to a whole new level.
Oh, these guys.
I
Danny.
mentioned them, Beck and Danny.
They're actually.
I
doing well.
really loved
Cute.
this.
Were you bored?
Oh,
These two. We forgot.
Oh.
This is Guinea Pig Man.
What's
Guinea Pig
your
Grayson.
favorite quality about your
Or
ex?
Prairie Dog Man.
While
Prairie Dog
Grayson
Man, in your opinion, yeah.
confused about how you feel about me.
and Rebecca
It's just not for me.
were left wanting more from their partners.
He doesn't want to try. Just all lip service.
As Steve declined to
you were
participate
right.
in
Yeah.
Rebecca's ultimate fantasy night.
Intimacy comes in many shapes and forms. That's where I'm at.
What did he not want to do?
He didn't want her to get dressed up in that
Tonight,
costume.
Sexy
It was
fiction.
huge for us.
Mel
Okay.
and Luke's
I know.
incredible transformation.
Look, these guys
I
are going to
feel
do the
close with
melting
Mel after the
hug.
task because
And then he
that
said,
physical gap between us has
intimacy
kind of been
comes in
bridged a little bit.
Many shapes and forms, but
Like in
not
the right
the shape or
direction.
form that
You
you
are offering.
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rachel draws her line in the
Typical.
sand.
I knew you were going to be a good commentator. Comment. I just did it.
She's taking
Comment.
cleaning
Boys
supplies.
workshop.
I feel like you're skirting around my questions.
I disagree with you. I don't have an earpiece in my ear. I'm not waiting for someone to tell me what to say.
Alessandra calls out Steve's behavior.
The lack of respect that you're showing me is appalling. Really tread lightly. I don't take to this well.
Hell
and in
yeah,
a shock
Alessandra.
turn of events,
Drawing the line in the sand.
one bride calls it quits
Whoop.
and makes
Oh, yes,
a
this is what they were
dramatic
teasing.
exit.
I don't even remember this.
A dramatic exit.
Who do you think it is? Well,
Blindfold lady.
but
You think
here's
Rachel?
the thing. That would
I
be
don't
too
know.
obvious.
I think
That's
it
true.
would.
That would be too obvious. We're watching her pack. Like, yeah, no
Yeah.
shit, she's gonna leave. I think it's gonna be Mel.
think it's-
But she wants
I
it
think
to
it's gonna be
work, so
Brooke.
maybe she doesn't
I thought
leave.
it was going to be Rebecca.
After
I
a
thought she'd
could
be
be.
done.
fulfilling ultimate
Yeah,
fantasy,
if the silver
Elderly
fox
Silver
is not
Fox.
there
Oh,
anymore.
right.
Rebecca.
That's
I don't know. We'll see.
the silver fox, right?
the
Yes.
night has taken a hurtful
She's also a
turn.
silver fox. Why can't she be?
Rebecca, what's going on?
Oh.
I'm done.
Oh, look at you!
This would work for me. He was like, oh, that's bullshit.
Just hours after Steve refused to take part in Rebecca's ultimate fantasy night, an argument erupted between the two when Steve accused Rebecca of not being in the experiment for love,
Oh.
but instead for ulterior motives.
Oh.
What?
I don't give I feel so let down by him. And the reality is there's no, like for me, there's actually no coming back now.
Hell yeah, girl.
Yeah.
I made it very clear to Steve that I came into this experiment for one agenda, and that was to find love. So when he started challenging me, saying, oh, so you didn't have an ulterior motive. I'm not in my 20s. I don't need to be an influencer. I don't need free skincare, a free dress. I could buy my own shit.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, girl. Like,
sitting
yeah, it
here.
doesn't make any sense.
In tears.
Why would like a 55-year-old woman put herself through
Well,
this?
because this man
for,
is
like,
unbelievably
Instagram
insecure.
fame?
Yeah, this man just
I
like
haven't been that true authentic self because I'm so scared of rejection.
this man
And now
seems
I'm
to
here
be like an
say-
undercover version of
seeing
what
him react
Yeah,
tonight
Mel was at the after the wedding.
and doing that to
yeah.
me.
You know, he didn't get the perfect wife.
In
So
his
he's out.
eyes.
In his eyes, so
In
he's
his
out.
weird ass eye, which we don't even know what the fuck
Like
that
this
is.
woman is wearing a real Louis Vuitton. You think she needs
She does not need this.
She does not need a free wedding dress. She bought herself a $2,000 purse. She can buy a $2,000 wedding dress.
Should I turn
As
on
a new
subtitles?
day breaks,
I don't think
solo
there are any.
Steve is still
I've tried
reeling
before.
Okay.
after
You
last
can.
Sometimes
night's
there are, sometimes there
conversation
aren't.
with Rebecca.
Not on the. Oh, hey, there you go.
Maybe it's when you download it.
It's from the file, yeah.
Takes a second to
That's okay.
add.
Reboot it. Pause, y'all, if you're watching with us. We're at 4 minutes, 23 seconds.
Whoa, someone's going really fast on a motorbike outside.
Yeah, they are.
That is
I don't know if
dangerous
that's on the
levels
mic,
of
but
speed.
That was a very fast
Again.
bike going by. Okay.
At this point in time, I
We're
don't think
resumed.
I'm doing a lot wrong, to be honest. I was sort of calling out a few things, and Rebecca.
Watch, he's going to underplay
Rebecca
the
can be quite
whole
obnoxious.
thing.
I don't think I'm doing a lot
just
wrong,
calmed
to be
down,
honest.
and
Of
Okay.
course. buddy.
Unfortunately, that didn't go down well either. And Rebecca has very high emotions and very low emotions, so
Ew.
they're getting a bit tricky to deal with. And
Oh.
you know, it's becoming a daily occurrence, and it's
Sir.
I'm
You
getting a
don't
bit tired
say.
from it.
This is
Each-
such a
each and
classic
every day
man
it's
thing.
like-
Oh,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
just so emotional.
Yeah, just
And
blame
now
her
I'm
for
Just blame her for being
none
human.
of the instigating that he did.
Rebecca's just highly emotional.
I'm tired from
and
your
loud and
dealing with
rude
your
and-
emotions.
Yeah.
quite
Why are
crude
you
as
getting
well,
emotional in
and
this
the
crazy
emotions from Rebecca are
experiment
so high
about
and
No,
low.
About your
the
marriage.
No, the real thing is why are you getting emotional after I just attacked your entire personality as a whole?
And called you like a
It's
fake
fake.
money
Yeah.
grubber
Yeah.
who would marry
Why are you
me
getting
for
emotional
fame.
after I
It's,
just
it's
essentially
too much
assassinated
for
your
me at the
character?
right.
Rebecca's just a
Before this
lot
happened
in
last
general.
night, I
Yeah,
went into
because you've been living in a
intimacy
cave,
week.
It's too much for me.
bro.
Through it.
Like,
But I've definitely withdrawn again. So what do you do with
this
that?
is exactly what I
going
mean.
into
He
this?
just
Yeah.
doesn't want to have to deal with other
It's
people.
an interesting intimacy workshop today.
And again, a classic case where he blames her and he's like, yeah, but I'm just going to try to get through it to come off as like the bigger person.
Right.
For the rest of our couples, Intimacy
So
Week
insane.
is in full
I love
swing
watching these shows
and
because you
already
get to see the
working wonders
bullshit that
after
men try to pull.
Alessandra
And in
challenged
this
the
day and
brides to
age, we're
create
so
their
aware
ultimate
of it.
fantasy
Like
nights.
the music, like the
ultimate
reason there's a
fantasy
male
night
loneliness
was
epidemic is
designed
because
to
women
help
aren't marrying men for their
brides
money
feel
anymore.
empowered
We're marrying them for their
and show their
personalities.
partner
And look where
what
that's
they
at.
desire.
in a relationship in order to form a stronger connection.
Oh, that's good.
I will also hold a men's workshop so I can hear if the husbands rose to the occasion. And this year, I'll be setting them a task of their own.
This morning, the couples are still basking in the afterglow of last night's
Okay, so do you remember
fantasies.
my theory that they film the men's right after the women's because they're wearing the same?
Well,
Before the
he's
grooms
saying
depart
she's
for
saying
their
she's
turn
getting
at
feedback from
Alessandra's
them
workshop.
about how they
feeling
handled the
today? You've got your
fantasies, so
workshop.
it has to be after
I don't know what
that.
the guys will be doing.
I know, but what's weird is that so
good last
Grayson
night.
was
We had a laugh,
in
we
that
had a giggle.
chat with
I
his
know.
wife,
Must
right?
confess, I've never
So
given a girl a foot rub
that
before.
must have happened.
It was.
It's weird that
It
they
felt different
put
not being
that
controlled because
in
I'm just not used to
last
being
week's
dominated.
episode,
Get in. Get in.
Good. He gave
even
her a
though
foot
it's
rub.
going to
If she likes it,
happen.
I'm happy to compromise.
You know what I mean?
Happy wife, happy life, they say.
Despite currently living in separate apartments
is a lot.
after a
There's a
rocky
lot.
start to
Oh,
their
okay, so she-
relationship, for Mel
That was
It
her
actually is
fantasy.
her part of her
Intimacy
fantasy.
Yeah,
Week
that
It's
was
not
her
just like
fantasy.
I'm in a
about
bunny
turning
suit.
point.
Oh yeah,
It's
she
more
wanted
like
to
I'm
take
gonna-
control.
Now boss you around
Give me a
while
foot
I'm
rub.
in a bunny
All
suit.
right.
What about you?
Really good.
The mood
I never
between
got the
Luke and
Playboy
I
bunny
is
thing.
so
I also
much
didn't
yeah.
think it would have
better.
made its way to
Holly
Australia,
Molly was
but I
good.
guess so.
This guy has the
This time
craziest
last
shoulders
week
I've ever
we
seen in my
were
life.
ready to
He's
run
built.
and
He's built, dude.
put you in the
This is
eye.
He's a
Luke.
farmer.
I mean,
This is Luke. We love Luke.
We
to
love
death.
Luke.
It was even
We
more
pity poor
fortunate
Luke.
I was
Luke.
just
This girl
so
has been
involved.
such a cold bitch to him
Yeah.
the entire
Now,
time.
we're actually
And he's just
totally
tried
doing
so
like
hard.
I've never
So
seen
So-
traps like
that
this.
life
in my
She
He's got
she
crazy
was the
traps.
one at
And
the
that's a
wedding
crazy shirt
for the
that they
first like 3 weeks of this experiment. She gave him the coldest shoulder because he wasn't Prince Charming. Like, he wasn't Bradley Cooper. So she just turned him off completely.
Which is also hilarious because
Luke
her
and
whole
Mel.
thing was, I wanted a blonde guy with blue eyes, and my ideal man is Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper is not a blonde man.
No, I know.
Same.
Last
Oh my
night
God,
could have been our cutest moment, to be fair.
It was the cutest moment ever.
Yeah, bro is
I mean,
ripped.
That was
Like,
the best
I don't know.
night in
I've
the
never
whole
seen that.
experiment for me.
how would you not be attracted to that guy? He's ripped as
Okay,
crap.
babe?
You could pick
It's
a
actually
better
quite relaxing.
T-shirt to wear.
The t-shirt is a little wild, yeah.
I like it.
He's looked
Just doesn't
like that
fit
before.
very
It
well.
was just so
on him.
romantic
Anyways.
without being overtly sexual, and it just worked for us.
This
It
was
a
her
This was
idea?
her idea, yeah.
Oh, isn't that cute?
And it was honestly,
like
so
a fantasy
for the
night.
context of this couple, it was
could have done
really
so much
romantic.
with it.
She
Yeah.
was, she's essentially gone through weight
Save that for
loss
later.
and
Yeah.
is still
But what I'm saying is, like,
really
it was
like
actually
body
something
conscious
that
and
I
insecure with the way she
enjoyed it.
looks.
Absolutely.
And up until
And
this
you didn't-
point, like during their
you took it
honeymoon,
seriously,
she was very
which I
reactive when
appreciate.
he would just like look
The
over
experts
at
actually said
just for
Anybody
a
else?
different,
Like,
look
Was
at the
convinced he
beach.
was watching. He was
100%.
watching other girls and stuff.
He was like looking at the water, and there was a woman that walked by, and she was like, "Oh, are you gonna go and stare at her for the fourth time?" So she was very reactive
Yeah, it's
and very
defense mechanism
jealous
at times.
because she's still
Yesterday,
that insecure. She
you
hasn't quite
didn't-
come
you
over her
didn't
body
joke around, you
dysmorphia
took it
yet.
seriously,
So
and I appreciate it.
that was
very
like
much.
a really
No worries.
sweet and
Every
cute
day
way
was
for them
sort
to
of-
bond
Yeah,
emotionally.
They wrote really
Asking
nice
each
things,
other
and also
progressing a
appropriate
little
for
bit
the level
more
of
every
physical.
day.
Yeah, it was really
They've
adorable.
been doing. This man has been putting in work.
Oh, yeah.
good.
This man has been doing the
good
work.
night. Me and Becky cruising along nicely. We are.
I feel good
I'm
about
jealous
those
of
two.
his beard.
So you just,
He's got a great
just
beard,
sort of
actually. Yeah,
get on
it's
with,
true. It's very thick.
While Beck's fantasies were being well and truly
Ooh.
fulfilled last night, across the hall, it was a different story
Intimate
for
again.
Rachel, who
Love
this
it.
morning is waking up in a separate apartment,
Ooh.
hurt and confused.
Last night, Stephen flat out rejected me.
Rachel.
Will you kiss me now? In this
Is
moment,
Rachel.
the kind of kiss
Boat
that
Separate
doctor.
apartment.
feels something.
Ooh. She asked for her own
Oh,
apartment.
blindfold. Yes. Rachel. Stephen.
I can kiss you, Rachel.
Oh,
I can kiss you.
so painful.
Look, it's so painful.
She had a
I'm not
Kiss
too
me,
sure if
please.
it's gonna make
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
feel
it's
Scared.
so
Yeah.
sad.
the caption music sting.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have captions on. Just
Yeah.
for everyone watching. So
Poor Rachel.
it
I was
sucks.
really upset. I was absolutely devastated.
This whole
this
snenario
morning,
was just really rough
after
on
reflecting
everyone,
on it-
honestly.
Yeah, it was
Kind
bad.
of through
It was
the
bad
sad
on
part
both
of
of
it, and
them.
I'm getting into that anger because I am so confused at the commitment ceremony. Stephen led myself, the experts, and this entire group to believe that he felt something for me, and that's why he put stay. And now you're telling me that he doesn't feel something. It's confusing as. So this morning, I really want to send a clear message to Stephen. I want to let him know how much I have actually done and how much I've tried. And that's why I will not be moving back into the apartment. I will be staying put, but on top of that, I will be taking all of my stuff.
Hey,
How are ya?
good. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not going to
Everything
help
that
on
I've
Forge,
added to
though,
the
girl.
apartment to make it more
What do you mean?
comfortable and livable for us.
Yeah, what do
Why
you
won't
mean?
that happen?
Take it
They've
away.
done-
No, I said that's not going to help.
Oh, help.
I actually agree with it because it forces him to like step up
Rachel's feeling very
in the way that
hurt.
she's hoping he will, and maybe that's what he needs.
Guessing doesn't want to see
Well,
me
but
at the moment. She
separating
needs a bit of
yourself
space, I believe,
and putting up more
that's not a good-
barriers is
not a good
not the
sign.
way to get him to, like, create
But I
emotional
feel like a
connection
piece of
with
shit
you.
last night. When I read
Like, that's
those
not gonna
lines, My heart turned
But
to
at the same
ice.
time, she's done so much already
However,
that
when it
it's
comes to
like I
intimacy,
feel like she's put
this is
in
something that cannot be
80%,
forced.
and she's like, I'm done. It's time for you to
wasn't
step
right
up
to
so that we
go
can
in
become
for
more
the kiss
50-50,
and
and
be
he
fake
needs to
about it.
prove himself that I
But
support it.
Now she's so angry. It's like slamming shit down.
Because
and
obviously her
running
staying
around.
there and building intimacy is
can I
not
do?
working. He's literally just rejected her in
Let me
front of her
help you,
face.
Pat.
What is...
Well, like, I can't say that.
Yeah,
She's
but
angry, so
I
the best
get
time
it
is
because
just to
also
give her a bit of
he's just being
space
true to
because
his
I
actual
feel
feelings. Like
the
he's
energy,
not
the
trying to
body
lead
language,
her on
the way
about
she's
it, and he's
backing up.
saying like,
This is not good.
this isn't where I'm at right now. So I think this, like her
Rachel?
reaction on this is a little bit hurt and not problem solving,
Step out
right?
for a bit to say you've got a bit of time.
Like this is like
What do you think,
this is
Mario?
like
Why is he
you
so
rejected me,
why
I'm gonna
is he
reject you
so
back,
stuck?
right?
Why is he so stuck? And is he
That's-
not
that's
being
a whole
honest
other
about why he's
question.
stuck?
Like he was being
space, I'm
honest.
not
He just said he straight up told her like,
Watching you.
I'm not feeling that spark between us right now.
Like to leave, you can do that. I'm just
But she, I mean, I haven't
right now.
watched the last episodes closely, but she just said that he led her on and the experts that he did have feelings. So
Yeah, I
what
don't
is
remember
he
what he said in
battling
the
with
commitment
internally
ceremony.
that makes him unable to like
No worries.
even just have like fun and kiss her or whatever?
Stephen, yeah, he don't feel sorry for himself as far as I'm
Maybe it
concerned.
is a good idea to
Like,
give him space too.
This
I
is
don't
all
know.
you, babe.
He doesn't seem to know what he's doing.
There's no dunny paper down there. Stock up. Who knows how long I'll be down there. Jesus Christ. Everything that I've done to make this a home. Taking this. Definitely taking this. I'm going to take that away. You are responsible for this. I think it's going to sink in for Stephen when he comes home and goes,
They have to
holy shit.
provide all this stuff?
Like,
No, they buy it.
she actually made
They just provide the
this
4 walls and the
apartment a
furniture. They don't...
home for us.
She's like,
I'm choosing
you're
me
not going to be
today.
able to. I mean, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, I am happy about that choice.
I didn't know that she added all of these things to the apartment.
Yeah, they don't really cover any of that.
Alessandra's ultimate fantasy task is designed to help.
That's what I mean, where I feel like he's really just been coasted and she's bought everything.
I mean, we don't know.
Well,
we don't know that.
We know that based off of the last 45 seconds.
What she just took out of the
Well, we know-
apartment. is the
Yeah,
thing
she
that
just took
brought in.
everything that she brought into the apartment.
Whatever she said, yeah, but like we don't know if they went for stuff together. We don't know if like she bought the stuff, but he's the one who does the laundry. Like we don't know any of that because none of it's covered. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying we don't know.
Sure.
Obviously, we did
We
have
don't know
a
for
that's been
sure,
on the show
but
last night,
with what's been presented to
about
us,
We're being alluded to the fact that
Nice to
she's
be a little
done
bit
more than he
selfish,
has.
You know,
Yeah, but often people tell
take
you
a
that.
step back.
how's this couple?
You know the person I want you
They were
to
kind of
be,
cute with their
and I
paintings.
can't be holding your hand.
She's a big mean girl.
You know, with
Oh,
the
yeah.
slip-ups and things. It's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
But he's also kind
Obviously,
of a dick,
I've had slip ups.
or at least he was in all of his pre-show stuff.
Audition video.
What turns you off?
Fake tan, needy, and fat people.
What's
I'm cold.
They're about to show you.
My video,
Oh,
and
boy.
She sort of took a step back and gone, maybe we're both not in the right place.
what?
You've got a lot of work to do on yourself. I've got a lot of work to do on myself.
It's not like you don't not have feelings for me. It's just you know that it's.
Do you?
But for me right now, I don't know. I just feel like
She looks like actually it is that, but I don't have feelings
I'm
for you.
not feeling it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we're here and we're here for each other and we're sharing a lot of mental and emotional, I don't know, feelings
Elise,
for each
I
other.
remember you saying there's a
The-
difference
the bond
between
that I share
icks
with Brooke
and red
is powerful.
flags.
But as I said, we don't know
Is this
what's gonna happen going forward.
An
Oh,
ick
the-
moment or a red flag moment?
Oh, the shit he said.
I would
is a
say
big red
this is a
flag.
red flag moment.
This is why we had a very weird turnaround with her because she started off
So sweet.
really sweet
Yeah.
and very strong with him and seemed like the person that he needed to like tell him, hey, fix your shit up.
Totally.
And then all of a sudden she turned around and became a giant bitch to all the other women in
Yeah.
the group. And we were like, oh, this is weird.
Well, that was so essentially right after she learned how bad of a human he was, she completely turned 180
On the
being
other
sweet
women.
at anyone.
Yeah, she just like turned all of her like anger and
Anger at anyone who was happy.
discontentedness about that, where her relationship had ended up, outwards onto everybody else.
Everybody else.
And started picking apart their relationship.
Yeah.
To help empower the women of the
And became
experiment.
really, really mean.
And it was my hope that their husbands would be enthusiastic about fulfilling their partner's desires.
How's everybody doing?
All the better for seeing you and being here.
That's very good. As you all well know,
Still just has giant
Intimacy
traps,
Week
you're
is
right.
well and
He's just a
underway.
square boy.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Yeah, so
I'm
what's
sure
his
some of you
face?
have reaped
Okay,
the
I'm really
benefits
curious
of
to
the
see
women's
what
workshop
if the
yesterday.
conversation he had
good time.
with Julia Grayson was before or after this, because this is the same outfit he wore with that conversation with Julia that essentially was like, do you see a future with me? Because his version of intimacy didn't meet hers, didn't match hers.
Exciting stuff. But I am very curious to see how everybody went. So who's gonna start it off? Tell me a good experience.
I had a good experience.
You had a good experience, Danny.
Me and Beck done like a blindfolded painting session, so
Ooh.
to speak. It was actually pretty fun. Took turns. And so we painted words on each other like what represent our relationship. Afterwards, I felt emotional. I felt like I wanted to cry. I don't even
This
know
hat
why. I
is
just
so
felt like we got closer.
There's a
He
little
looks like he
cracking
works
of
at the
hard
docks.
shell
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He looks like he's from Peaky Blinders.
He looks like he's a West Side Story bandit.
Yeah.
By leaning into the unknown, leaning into the uncomfortable.
Between him, the
and taking
accent,
the
and the
task
beard, of like, you
seriously,
walked
Danny
right
actually
off the
is
set of
trying
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, that is
to
what it
be
is.
working for him.
He looks like he's a
did wanna,
steamboat
like,
captain.
crack a joke or whatever, but I pulled myself
He's
back
a
in and I was
Shelby.
like, keep it serious because this is her night and it's her fantasy and I didn't want to ruin it.
I think those are pretty big, solid steps in the right direction from you.
Thank
It
you.
makes me personally feel very proud.
Thanks very much.
Good lad.
Self-aware
Wow.
man, we
Very good,
love
thank
it.
Good job, Danny.
Luke,
Yes.
you're smiling
Amen.
today, which
I'm
makes me so
smiling, yeah.
happy.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel myself again.
Oh,
How
sweet
has
little
it
Luke.
been
He's got the little
since
wet
the
eyes.
commitment ceremony.
Really good. Yesterday we went on a date. It was nice. We were like having a bit of banter, a few jokes.
Yeah, he
And,
was
um,
very
yeah, he
much
was
like
very
so. This
depressed
was the
by-
smiley guy that we saw in the first few
Yeah.
episodes,
When she
and
was
then
sweet.
he literally became depressed.
So depressed.
So depressed,
Like,
because
just
he was just getting shut
I like
out
the
for
yet.
like
life
3 weeks.
gone from his eyes.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
He like completely.
We all felt
Mr.
so
Gray-
bad.
So
for him.
bad.
He was just being so
Julia's
horrendously
ultimate
treated
fantasy
and
night
trying
and
so
how that
hard
played out
to
for you
be
guys.
positive and to be persistent.
And he continued to
Obviously
try to
not
get to
happy
know
with
Mel and
what
open that up, and she just was like
okay, well,
the
this is
wettest blanket that anyone has ever seen.
Oh,
Absolutely.
so he had a good night.
Yeah.
I didn't. I saw it.
They had they went on like a little mini golf
Okay.
date,
Okay,
which
that's
was actually
fun.
very
Yes.
cute.
Sexual.
Yeah,
Very cute.
They
Okay.
just like
Right.
spent time together and were kind to each other, which is a great start.
Understanding someone on a deeper
Okay,
level.
so this guy.
So she
you
come up
pick
with
me?
a series of questions that she felt would strengthen that, or
Well, what kind of questions? Were they sexy questions? Were there enticing questions?
nah.
at school. Were you bullied?
At least he understands her perspective. He is able to explain from her perspective why she did what she did and what she thought it was going to achieve.
But and he understands, like he fully understands the concept of it.
He just doesn't think that it didn't do it for him.
Well, the questions were so mundane.
The questions were
Yeah, were you bullied
The
at
questions
school?
were and what's your favorite memory of playing soccer? Like that was her question.
Of playing? Does he play soccer?
Like he plays like, you know, like casually with
I
friends,
found this
like,
memory
like an
of
urban
the
rec
yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
So he was like, I get it, but this doesn't build intimacy for me at all.
Yeah. My ex-partner and what I've learned.
And
in my
he
personal
kind of
development.
tried
Like
to
that,
explain that to
come
her,
on.
I think reasonably
Honestly, at this
kindly,
point, I
but he
feel
was
like
also
I'm-
kind of flustered
I'm
and
wasting my
confused. So she didn't take it well.
I feel
Felt like an interview, maybe.
powerless.
Yeah,
over
it kinda seemed
my
like that.
position in this relationship.
It's a big.
I'm really curious what she says about that. Exactly, I agree.
Of say anymore, and I don't know whether that's me being weak as a man, letting her dictate that from the start. And I'm quite disappointed in myself for that because I feel like I've allowed the relationship.
As a man, I love
As a man.
Yeah.
But I will, you know what I will say is
feel
that
like I've
they
just
have
been
put two very
shoved
self-aware
away.
people together.
If she weren't shoving you away, would you still want
I
to
would
get
say he's
close to
pretty
her?
self-aware.
Absolutely, I find her really attractive.
Yeah.
I'm fully committed. I want this to work. I've been super into Jules, and it would feel really nice if Jules is willing to reciprocate, you know. because at the moment I really don't know where I stand with her. Yeah, I just need brutal honesty from Julia. Yeah.
Stephen.
It's complicated.
Excuse me, my heart's like going a million miles an
We
hour.
just need to see her perspective.
Yeah.
This seemed kind of like
They do have. I think they're like both very self-aware people. You're right. So they kind of overthink.
Yeah.
And they have very different communication styles.
Yeah, I'd agree.
So they overthink and then they communicate their overthinking in ways that the other person doesn't understand. And so they're just like constantly confused about what's happening.
Words on there, and the questions started off quite light. You know, what do you like about me and stuff like that. But the next card said,
Australian paper senses.
Some words.
Could you give me a kiss that feels like something? Felt like at that time I had 3 decisions to make. Either give her a kiss and she feels like it's empty, give her a kiss, get through it. In other words, fake it and give Rachel the wrong impressions, and she comes out of this going, oh, I felt a romantic connection there. And the third decision was that I tell her how I feel right there and then. And unfortunately, I did take the hardest option and said to her, I can give you a kiss, but I don't know if there's going to be any passion behind it.
How did she take it?
Not good. Yeah, it was hard to watch.
Men used to die in trenches and fight wars.
Yeah.
Now, he's too scared.
That's why, I have a lot of sympathy for his action and his position, because he was just trying to be truthful. It just sucks that you're trying, like, your truth is painful for her.
Okay, Danny.
So why did you say stay? Why did you say that?
Well, I chose to
But I
stay
get where
because
she's coming from,
didn't
where
want to
she's
quit
like,
just because I'm not
you've
there yet."
told everyone that you're into me.
Oh no, for sure. Like
You
the
know?
reason he chose this is it is truthful, but also
Yeah,
because
he did the right thing.
he did the right thing.
But he led her astray. Like she would have. Obviously, she didn't do that expecting to be rejected. She did that because she believed he was maybe just shy at
Yeah.
pursuing her, but that
That
she
was her
still
way
wanted
to
exactly that
open the
she
door a
wanted
little
it.
bit.
Clarify.
And like make it romantic.
Yeah, so Alessandra just said like being hopeful would have been leaning into this situation.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a similar boat as Rachel. You know, it takes a lot of emotional energy, as you're all aware, to be here. And for the other person not to be reciprocating in effort and openness, it sucks, man. Like, it sucks. You know.
Oh.
You know, sorry, I'm you dive in, man. Like, Rachel's craving connection, intimacy, and Stephen's is like tippy-toeing, pussyfooting around it.
Yeah, they're getting to my point here, which is I think
I feel like
he's being true,
the same from
but
girls.
Stephen is also just so inexperienced
point.
that he's taking the route that does allow him to keep a barrier there because he's scared.
Yeah, he's scared for sure.
He's scared of like throwing himself into something that he doesn't feel prepared for.
Chris, I see you far, far away. What's going on?
He has a good point.
Okay, so
It's so
that
funny, I've
conversation,
never
the
had
conversation
such an
with Grayson and
experience
Jules
with
happened
someone
after
where
this. I'm confident of
we
it.
get along in so many different ways, and we're honestly sharing like a lot of intimacy where we were just cuddling and able to bathe in each other's company. But at the same time, I've got this roadblock.
Do you think she's still struggling with the audition video and her perception of that?
It's never been in mind. We've had a conversation multiple times about how she wanted to come in here and
Yeah,
have someone
I
that
think
was
that's
settled,
what
and she didn't need to hold their hand and guide them through like situations like that video. Obviously, I'm a little bit upset because I want someone, I want to give the same emotion and get it back. But in my mind, like logic goes out the window when I deal with my emotions. Like I just go all in. So I would literally stay here till the end of the experiment, even if I was upset, just to keep trying.
There's always going to be something or a situation that you might not like. It doesn't mean that you give up necessarily, but it's also not about just
That
staying
is
there forever,
wild
taking
because
It is wild.
not at all
So
the
you have to
impression
find that balance
you would
where
get
that line
From
based
his-
off
is
how
for you.
pessimistic he was
I
at the
feel
altar.
Like this is a very unique situation.
He
I mean,
literally went on a
obviously I'm
speech
just gonna
in
keep doing
his
what I'm doing.
in his
Just wanted to
speech,
vows.
in his vows,
Yeah.
basically
Actually change
said,
their mind day by
let's
day,
see if we
but,
can
that we're
even
good
make it
together and
considering
obviously
that
wanna make things work.
0.0000001 of couples actually make this
Coming
show.
up.
Yeah, like, so the fact that he's like, oh yeah, I'll just be here till the very end just to keep trying.
Crazy.
Math is
Something
wrong,
about
too.
that feels
Sends
wrong.
shockwaves through the
His math is wrong.
experiment.
It's not good statistics,
It's
but
not
it's not
good.
bad.
Yeah.
Need to be tens of thousands of
They don't have enough
couples.
samples for it to be that low. Yeah.
They will soon. Though. This show will go on and on till the end of time.
And one of the brides has packed
Is
her
he the one who
bags
said that
and left the
Tan
apartments.
and fat
Yep.
people fake
Yeah,
tan?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Rebecca. Yeah, so one of the interesting things about him is that like we saw his buds
so
at the
Steve-
wedding,
Oh
and
my God,
his
they were
friends are
such
the
dicks.
worst
Oh,
people.
really?
So
Oh,
shitty.
yeah.
We've
So,
come to
like,
the conclusion that Chris is a follower.
Yeah, he's a
not
follower.
leader.
He's a sheep.
So the fact that he's now around like good-ish men, he's now following.
yeah, that's why that's the only explanation we can find for his personality shift.
Revealed
Like
his old
Yeah.
habits with his bros.
Yeah.
And now he's in a totally different environment.
We won't call him old yet because he might just go back to those.
Well,
habits.
and that's what we were talking about early on. Where like this is going to crumble later in the season when they come to hometowns.
Yeah.
And they get to
Yeah.
go together to visit his friends and stuff, and he's around
Yeah.
his old influences.
There's something juicy going on.
You've actually bonded them. I don't know. To me, it's just.
No, it fucking didn't, sir.
Gia was with
She
Rebecca.
was
left.
very
Rebecca's
disappointed.
perspective, She's so into him. She went to a sex shop last night. She wanted to get her ultimate fantasy done, and
She brought us closer by not doing that.
I think Steve's a bit full of shit. That's what I'm confused because Gia was with her last night at the sex shop. And
Yeah,
she was like
absolutely,
saying,
but-
I can't wait to dress up, do all
Yeah,
Bullshit.
Steve
Yep.
has been
Call
full
him
of shit
out.
before as well.
Call him
I'm
out.
confused
Finally.
It's
Here we go.
What? Yeah.
The overall story is we had ultimate intimacy last night, so your partner should be able to have a choice.
Finally,
Because of him,
someone
right?
calls him
Because
out.
he's lying.
Because of
He's
Steve.
literally straight up
Why
lying.
didn't you have a choice? I didn't say don't do it. I just said it will make me very uncomfortable if that happens.
I'm quite shocked. The whole point of last night was for the woman to have an ultimate
you did.
fantasy, and I feel like Steve really failed on that. And I feel like Steve just
What?
doesn't care.
What's the difference?
He just,
Yeah.
I think he's only thinking about
Again,
himself.
narcissist. I didn't say those
Yeah.
words.
More
I
conservative,
said
and
the
I
exact same
wouldn't
message,
want
but with
to-
different words.
Yeah.
To possibly put myself in a position like that.
Yep.
on,
I manipulated
you know,
her into
in front of
second guessing
many people.
herself.
Absolutely.
After
And
the cameras left.
And then she decided she doesn't
Warned
want to do it
her.
anymore. I didn't tell her not to do
Warned
it.
her.
Just between the two
Told her
of
not to
you.
do it.
Yeah.
We talked it through, but then we had a falling out after that, and we didn't stay in the same room last night. So
Oh, what happened?
Rebecca was saying that.
Wow, I
the only
wonder.
reason
I wonder why they
she
were
is
falling
here
out.
was to
Yeah,
find
literally.
love. And I kind
Because
of
the
called her
first
out
part of
on
your
that
story is
because
fake.
I'm sure there's other reasons Rebecca's here also.
She's telling you that the only reason she came here was to find love. And I am sure of that because I had various conversations with Rebecca prior to her being officially a part of the experiment.
What the hell, Steve?
But I'm sure people don't say there's other reasons in their audition tape.
So on her ultimate fantasy night, she doesn't get to act out her fantasy. And got
What about you, bud?
Oh my
Did you
God.
not say
desire,
the other
but then
reasons?
got
Who
a little
cares?
judgment
Who cares?
on why she's here? It doesn't sound very good for Rebecca, from what I'm
Last night
hearing.
wasn't good for either one of us.
Yes, but it was her night, so I'm concerned about how good
But I
it was
didn't
for
ask
her.
Rebecca to please me. So this was her
No,
night.
but you did stay here and say you wanted to work on the relationship.
Yeah.
And when presented with the opportunity to help her understand that she is somebody that you are attracted to, like you have stated in the past,
I said I could be attracted to Rebecca, yeah.
you said you found her very attractive.
As a person, yeah, absolutely. There's an internal attractiveness and there's an external. So,
So which one are you attracted to?
What a dick.
Oh my God.
I know.
What a
Steve.
dick.
externally, Rebecca is a beautiful woman. There's parts of Rebecca's personality which are beautiful as well.
Externally, she's beautiful. Internally, parts. Is that your answer?
Internally, there's personality traits which I find adorable, yeah.
a bit of a bullshit comment, to be honest. Like, I feel like Steve's floating around instead of just saying the straight answer. I feel like he's not being 100% open with Alessandra or Rebecca, but I don't think he's telling her. I think he's floating around, fluffing around it with all these other things. He was being pretty combative.
This is actually why this environment is actually so good, because like
men actually get to call men's up behavior.
Some magical thing about this show actually like makes a group of men feel like they can actually call out each other's shit,
100%.
which I don't think happens in the
Well,
real world
No,
very
I
much.
would agree. I would so agree.
Yeah.
I'm not waiting
Well, he hasn't
for
called
anybody
her
to tell me
Mo
what to say.
face to face yet. He's just called.
Oh,
Mo
she's
in
gonna say
the
"fuck you,
interview.
man, fuck you."
Honestly,
everyone's
the lack of
shocked.
respect that you're showing me as somebody who's here to help guide you
Okay.
is appalling.
Oh, wow.
Really tread lightly. I don't take to this well.
The earpiece comment wasn't
But I wasn't
warranted.
referring to. This
Honestly,
is.
who else would you be referring to? It's so absurd.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like a 50-year-old man should know better in how to speak to a woman. He should be apologising to Alessandra the way he spoke to her.
This is Steve's MO
Again,
to
Steve,
make statements and
do not
deny
even.
that he said something which he clearly is alluded to.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
He's so
Again,
uncomfortable.
Steve,
Nope.
I love
really
it.
tread lightly. I don't take to this well.
What an
What a
asshole.
twat.
Yep, twat waffle.
Twat
I think
waffle.
that's misinterpreted. So I withdraw when I hear things like that because then I'd rather not continue.
It is
He won't even
really
look at
You
it.
wonder why.
disappointing that you're not realizing the amount
I
of
was misinterpreted.
compatibility that
Oh
there
my
is
God,
between
this
you
man
and
has never
Rebecca
suffered a
and
consequence
Right.
in his
real
life.
possibility
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
fabulous to grow here.
Okay.
Did you take in much of that conversation with Alessandra?
I didn't take a lot of it, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay.
I find there
All
was
he
a lot
can
of
say is okay.
contradiction in the room. So
Oh, here we go.
I listened. I
Oh
heard, and as I said,
There's always one.
didn't really take
Yeah.
anything from it.
There's always one every year.
I think Steve had a complete lack of respect towards Alessandra, didn't listen to what she had to say, and that obviously shows his intentions of what he's done with Rebecca on her ultimate fantasy night. It gives you an ultimate reflection of, it doesn't show any respect or any remorse.
At the apartments, the grooms are back from the intimacy workshop.
Bruh.
Crazy.
Missed ya.
Crazy.
Crazy.
I got us a nice bottle of wine.
Okay, I love it.
If I was Alessandra, I'd be like, all right, whoever's in charge.
The brides
Well, here's
no
the
soup
thing.
for you.
what advice
We
Alessandra
know
had for their
that
husbands.
Okay, so tell me.
these two are close and they're very gossipy. That he's going to report
However, the men
everything
are
to
still
her, and the
reeling
hope is that
after
she's going to
witnessing
stand up
one
and be
groom's
like,
behaviour.
don't you dare
I was pretty
do that to
pissed
Rebecca.
off.
What do you mean?
And Becca, I
Because
think, would do the same.
all of the girls are friends with Rebecca.
basically
Too.
Yeah.
Everybody loves her.
Yeah.
She's mama.
Yeah.
He was being completely disrespectful towards Alessandra. He was disrespecting...
What?
Yeah.
He was like, you've got an earpiece in. It's like, what are you talking about?
That's not on.
He was just being rude, pretty much.
Steve being rude to Alessandra doesn't shock me because he is the kind of man that talks over women and likes to control situations. And the minute he's not in
That's Gia.
control, he loses it.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
not okay.
He's the oldest man in the room as well.
And he's acting like a child.
But
Yeah.
there's more. When you and Rebecca got all those outfits... Like,
Now-
Got a good
was
take
her
on Steve.
intention
Gia,
behind it.
Gia
But
is
He wanted
a
to
mean
put them
girl,
on,
but
and
she's a
like,
fair mean girl. She will
Yeah.
call out everybody.
Yeah.
She's an equal
Weird when I
opportunity
get in
mean
there
girl.
and
Yeah.
say I've been shopping and I bought this. I'm not gonna put myself out there like that. But did she dress up?
No.
You, Stephen. Are you joking?
Obviously, she felt completely
So
uncomfortable.
she was scared to
Yeah.
to dress
He's
up for
literally
Steve
dulling her.
because he.
Her
She
shine
took a
every day.
chance. She's
Rebecca
a
was
she's
so
a
excited
55-year-old
this week.
woman, a
She was full of
55-ish
life. She was
year old
confident.
woman
She was feeling
putting on a
hot.
sexy costume
She
on a
was
TV
giggling. It
show
was a
for
good
like a
time.
guy
And
she's
then
known for
for
like
her to
3
have
weeks.
gone
Of
home,
course
it
she's
sounds like she
scared.
didn't put
It's a
any of it
huge
on.
thing to
It's
do.
Crazy to me.
But he also said that, well, Rebecca's
Yeah,
not
I
even
was
there
saying
just for
to
love.
the girls
She's
last
there
Yeah,
time.
for
You
other
should be
reasons.
so lucky,
Rebecca?
gross old man, that
Are you
anybody wants to
serious?
put on a sexy outfit for you.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how many men in your age would be dying?
She has so much love to give.
Dying of a heart
And I
attack.
think
Probably.
for him to just treat her like that and not make her feel her best self is really not okay. I can't believe that. I'm actually going to have words with him at the dinner party.
You're really enjoying petting that pillow.
So much.
It's very
After
fun.
some terse words from
This is
Alessandra,
crazy.
I write in it all the time.
Steve has
Yeah,
arrived
like this
home,
is just a
where
sensory
after their
thing
night
that I
apart,
didn't know I
Rebecca
needed.
It's a good time.
Moved back in, hoping he's had time.
We're not going
to
to get to the
reflect
dinner
on
party,
last
are we
night's
going
argument.
to?
I don't think
This
so.
episode, Yeah, that's the.
Oh,
okay.
She
She's
did.
back.
Oh. You are a brave girl, but you're going to be
Oh,
disappointed.
he has not had any time.
He's had time. He chose not to.
Scratch again.
He's going to complain about how they attacked him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
That's
the
a
way
good
forward.
prediction.
So yeah, it's just I have no other words.
Jeez, I wonder why.
I just feel like that we're on completely
I think
two
you are,
different
bro.
pages.
You just don't want to do it.
Even that whole intimacy challenge, like I respected you. I've been going at your speed pretty much. I feel like I'm giving a lot more into it than you are. But I think that's unfair.
Apart from the intimacy thing, not wanting to do anything that I consider personally not TV worthy, okay? I find it something I wouldn't do in real life, let alone on TV.
But we're on married at first sight. To be out of our comfort
I'm not on
zone.
sex at first sight, I'm married at first
But
sight.
I'm just saying, but
It's that
intimacy
simple.
is not about sex. And now you're saying that it's
I'm
sex.
not saying it's about sex,
You just said
Rebecca.
it's sex at
no,
first sight.
I'm saying I'm not about to put on
Oh
a
my
show,
god. Oh my god.
making it look like a soft porn or something like that.
It's actually quite laughable. Anyway, yeah. I just get the feeling that you're not all in to make yourself vulnerable to do it with me.
So he's just concerned
And for
about his
me,
image.
I have
But
to
then
be my
that also
true
doesn't
authentic self.
explain why you
You're
wouldn't-
on the show.
why you wouldn't just
I'm
say,
sick of being half of who I
that sounds
am,
great,
'cause I'm
but
so
can we do it off
fearful
camera?
that
Literally.
I'm gonna
That's
be
all you
too
gotta
much
say,
for you.
babe.
That's all you gotta say.
So chances
Also,
are
you
are
can
too much for
agree
me.
to
Yes,
it.
I agree. I think we're on the same page.
Yeah. Agree to it, but
Agreements, it's
then
done.
like
So,
don't
you
do.
know,
You don't have to do what
end of
Gia
story,
did, where you were in front of the camera
I'm not
with
gonna
your
all of a sudden
with
jump
parading it
around
on.
and let's try again. It's
Well,
not.
you know what? And you know what,
Or you
Steve?
could
I
have
wouldn't expect
suggested
you to.
something like in
I think that you're
between,
more
you
concerned
know?
about how you're going to look. Where I don't
No,
care.
I don't mind how people want to perceive me or judge me. The only thing I've always worried about is I think I'm a kind, respectful person.
Yes, you
So, yeah,
do.
all right. So I'll get some things and then they'll let me know, I guess, where I'm staying and
That's a joke.
I'll get some
I
dinner.
would have started
I'll-
laughing then.
Yeah.
You know, I think I tried anyway, so
Yeah.
let's just leave it at that. Okay.
What a stand-up guy. He didn't even want to try. He doesn't want to
Oh,
try.
he's full. He's out. I'm out.
And he will not take accountability for his actions. He does not care.
Nope.
He doesn't care.
Nope.
Okay, and I'm sorry it hasn't worked out the way you maybe wanted it to. But I've been kind, I've been
But there
nice,
you
and I've
go,
been there
so
for
the way
you.
you
51.
wanted
Sorry,
to work
Rebecca.
out.
I've been calling you 55.
No, but okay,
We
the
came
way
in
we
here
wanted
to actually
it.
make a relation.
I'm trying
yeah,
to.
Steve.
At least you get to be yourself now, yeah? And you can give them the TV gold that you've been holding back on, yeah? So go for it.
I'm a nice guy. I'm kind. I'm here for the right reasons. Know your.
What an asshole.
What an asshole.
What an asshole.
Yep, joke
he
is
honestly
right.
thinks hand on heart that he's
Right.
tried in this experiment, which is not the case.
Get busted, bro. Justice for Rebecca. Get her a new husband at the intermission.
Yeah, please.
My entire life.
Oh yeah, they do that sometimes.
They do that.
They do add in extra couples in the middle of the show, and it has happened where they have recoupled some.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
work out.
They
Yeah, she needs another shot.
They recoupled what's his face, Elliot.
Yeah.
Like if the person, one of the people is like
Done with it,
a
and the other
complete
person's
flop,
like,
and the other one is still like,
was really
strong and
committed to
wants
the
to-
thing and wants,
He would have
yeah,
come back
still
in
wants to
today,
get
He would
married.
have swallowed his pride and his ego. He would have taken accountability for his actions and he would have done some self-reflection and owned his shit. Instead, he did zero. And then the cop-out, yeah, am I a lot for him? Well, no, the reality is I'm just enough and he's not enough for me.
Yep.
Correct.
Coming up,
Careful, might poke your eye out.
Alessandra sets the grooms a secret mission.
Hell
yeah, girl. Oh, nice.
So this is yours if you want it.
But will
Bruh.
all the wives be
What?
Oh, love.
plans?
No, I don't want to.
We're gonna see buns. made you a nice bath. That's cute.
Who says careful? I might
The man who thinks he has a huge dick.
That was weird.
But he's wearing an apron.
After the men's intimacy workshop.
Hey, the
Morgan.
ego does not. The ego does not.
That's the guy who's like a rapper.
Internationally known, supposedly.
Supposedly.
Mr. Worldwide.
That could mean a lot of
It
things.
could literally mean one island from the next.
New Zealand and Australia.
Literally.
Internationally known.
After the workshop with Alessandra today, my plan is to pull all the stops out the bag tonight.
Hey, we're internationally
and
known.
treat my wife like the
People
queen
watch
she
us
is.
in Ireland.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Ireland. Spotify
Internationally
viewer.
known
Whoever you
podcast.
are.
It's like forever. I know Alyssa loves a clean apartment, so I'm gonna offer my
He's just
cleaning
gonna do the same thing that
services.
she did for him.
Yeah, it was good. Just chill.
Is
chill.
Yep.
But you know,
What did she
we're
do?
not
Did
gonna
she
just
cook in
find
that
this,
lingerie?
You know, on Google
doing
search.
cleaning.
He's
This is an
doing
exclusive
sexy cleaning.
service, and my wife is one lucky lady.
You can do some naked cleaning.
I'm gonna have to tidy up this fridge. It's just looking a bit messy.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
He's really
Careful,
role
might
playing
poke
it.
your eye
Oh
out.
yeah.
Oh, he's doing a sexy.
What is David doing?
Oh my God, this is a lot.
Damn, boy.
I got my baby making gown, and now I'm gonna clean. The
Who
hell
cleans
out
in
of
an
our
apron?
apartment.
Oh, I see.
You know, if this doesn't get her tingling, I don't know what will.
What?
Why don't you clean for me like this every day? He's thick.
Okay, that's sad.
All right.
Wow. No dust is gonna be left behind.
Well, at least they're enjoying
she likes it.
Yeah, at least she likes
Okay.
it.
He's like, okay, now I'm actually gonna start dusting
Do
this
the
thing.
lampshade, please, as well.
Absolutely. Do you want it harder or faster?
He doesn't know how to clean sexy.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
He did say she loves a clean
Service,
apartment.
That's a turn on for me. When
Wow, that's a
men
fancy
do
duster
things
thing
that
going on.
help you, that's a turn on. So
This is
if
really
you're gonna do those things, I'll serve you.
Baby, it's
I'll
working.
serve you later.
It's clearly working for her.
But what's sad is that why is
Yeah,
this considered special
it's
treatment?
so
He's
hot.
cleaning the apartment
Can I
they
just
share
touch them?
together.
Yeah, they're really, really nice.
And this is considered
Yeah,
something that he should be rewarded for? I think
Cleaning
not.
man's pics.
Can you make
This
them
is
dance for
weird.
me? That's it.
Just clean it
That's my boy.
every, like, clean the apartment you live in together.
And he's definitely
He's dancing the pecs. He's dancing the pecs.
Yes. I don't believe this should be a reward for her.
This is just weird because he knows it's her fantasy.
Some intimacy in
But
his
it's supposed to
I
be
mean,
his.
I will say it's nice for him to do
Yeah,
her fantasy
yeah,
on
sure.
his night.
For Yeah, sure.
But why is he being rewarded for doing something that should be done regularly in an apartment they share together?
I don't know.
Why?
Well, I currently
Does he not
stand
clean it
Rachel.
usually? I-
From the
that's
sounds of
real-
it,
that's a
I
real
guess
question.
not, considering.
I think it's just that you don't usually clean it while doing a strip show.
Well, if he does a normal cleaning job
So
as well
I'd like
as a
to know where
special
she's at
job.
and work my way from there. Hello?
Holy shit, what?
Thought I'd bring you a little something.
Did he bring flowers? I think he brought flowers.
What is in the box?
I love roses so much.
Rachel loves her flowers, but
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
flowers,
Mr.
Mr.
Roses.
Trying.
See, I knew it. He needed.
Aw.
She needed to move out to show him to try.
Let's see. Let's see how it
really
goes.
cleaned out the apartment. And I sort of took that as a message of like, oh shit, maybe she's checked out now.
I guess I was trying to like send a message and get you to understand like how serious this is for me. I stood there really vulnerably last night and I feel rejected. Flowers help. They do help. But it's more than flowers.
I understand that
It
too.
needs to come from you now.
Yeah. I'm really sorry that I hurt your feelings, and I felt like now that I've reflected on it, I could have done your ultimate fantasy task differently.
You are sorry, and I appreciate that. But I'm also not going to back away from holding you accountable to what you're saying you're going to do.
I'm not giving up.
Stephen popping in tonight has really helped our relationship because I really didn't expect him to. I feel like it's sunk in how he actually made me feel. But
I wouldn't call it a huge turning point yet because there's more to follow. Actions speak louder than words, so I'll be back in with Stephen tomorrow. But for me, actions is what I need.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow, right? Get some sleep. I'm glad to be given a second chance, and I'm really hopeful that it's a turning point. Talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
So they haven't kissed yet?
In a few days, it's.
I mean, they've pecked every once in a while, but they
Like a peck
haven't
on the
really
cheek or
had
just
this
like a-
romantic.
Put some water in.
Okay. Well,
Also hoping
This
to
is a
turn
good move
things
for him.
around
It's a
in
good
his
move.
relationship
It's
is
still like, oh,
Chris,
he's taking it really
who's finally
slow.
home
Yeah.
from a late night shopping spree to help with his intimacy task for Brooke.
Obviously, I'm going to do something nice for Brooke. I'd do something nice for Brooke regardless, but obviously it's just trying to reinforce the fact that I'm here and I'm doing
'cause she's like,
the best I
"What's he
can.
doing?"
How you going?
Amazing.
You gonna make a nice dinner?
How was today?
Yeah. No, there's a bit of insight.
What was in the insight?
Just to keep, I don't know, putting my best foot forward.
What time is it?
After
12:04.
the hiccups that we've had.
In the show.
Oh.
I'm just gonna show Brooke. that, you
It
know,
feels
that we're
like she's
together
been sitting there for hours
Well, this
waiting
is,
for him
this
to
is
come
what
home.
I even
You
get
never
confused
know.
about. You never
Yeah,
really
you
know.
never know,
You
yeah.
never know. They don't give you an accurate timeline because a clip of
You
what
give me
happened,
Yeah.
like
And
after
I
that
said something up for
meeting,
you.
was presented to us
Alright.
prior to the
Get out of
meeting
here.
happened with Alessandra.
Just
So
wanna
it's like
try and
it's
switch her
you
mindset
can never really
bit
guess
by bit
timeline.
into putting a trust in
Oh,
me.
this is the bath.
Bye.
Trust me.
I hate the amount of pink in this
Thanks.
apartment.
So I'm gonna
Between
do
the pink
spa
couch and the
for
pink
Brooke.
walls
A
and
few little face
Why would-
masks.
Yeah.
Bubble bath.
Nope, that's it.
Something
It's awful.
Why would
small,
she
but
say
also
no to a
make you
bath?
feel
I don't
appreciated.
know.
I
That's
would
what's
say no
bizarre
to
me.
a bath.
I love a bath.
Obviously,
I would
I'm
say
hoping
no
it
to
pays
a
off.
Why?
Anyone
I
in
do
my
not want to
position would be
bathe in
hoping
my
it
own
pays off.
filth. No thanks.
Oh, you're just a not
Is
bath
that
person.
there?
I'm not a bath person.
He should know if she's not a bath.
Yeah, I think you should know if
Exactly.
she's not a bath person. I can. This would be great for me. I love a bath.
To be fair, it would be great for
Especially
most.
if it's a really nice bathtub like that. That's the thing.
Left Chris on
Never
this
get a
morning,
bathtub big enough for
that
me.
He's going out and
Except
doing this
Sophia's.
task to make me feel good, obviously, but I feel a little bit smothered. I've tried to explain that to him so many times, and I don't think he's understanding.
Girl, you need to communicate.
I mean, it's not really his fault that it's the
I
ultimate
just am
fantasy
hoping
night.
that it's not too romantic or anything like that.
That's been put on him
considering
now,
I'm just
right?
feeling a little bit
It's not really-
overwhelmed with how I'm feeling towards him at the moment.
It's just for you. He just made a bath for you. You can take it alone.
So this is yours if you want it.
Maybe it is just
Oh, two
maybe
wine
it is a bubbles
glasses.
bath.
Oh,
So what do you think?
Face
Vitamin C
masks.
face masks.
Worst case,
Two of them.
We can do maybe a couple of glasses of champagne and face masks on the couch if you want to, but up to you.
No, I don't want to. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
He's done something super thoughtful for me, which is beautiful, but I'm not feeling it at the moment. I think after this morning's chat, I don't
Oh,
know
that's
if
too
he's
bad.
really understanding where I'm at still, and I don't know how many times I can tell him.
Obviously, there's a bit of a
she's just not going to do it at all.
between
Interesting.
where you're feeling a little bit uneasy, which is completely fine. As I said, there's two people in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's sort of for me about just doing with the best that I can and knowing that I've tried to do whatever I can to make things comfortable
Oh,
or
I
better for
forgot
you.
Sprite existed.
Yeah, but I just need you to know that, like, it's not about that.
Yeah.
It's about what I've seen, and that's what I'm struggling
Yeah.
with. It's taking a toll on me, like it really is, and I just need a little bit of space, and that's all I can ask for right now.
How are you feeling?
Disappointed.
So
or
his-
in myself,
his,
obviously causing Brooke.
His video that she
application video.
but she
But it's
watched
just that in
it
the back
days
of her
ago.
mind,
Right.
she's
So
got
at
some
this
doubt.
point, like
Right.
he's
I'm
really
obviously
trying to
invested.
come back and show her
It's
that
just a matter of
those things he
I
said
don't know, waiting to see how
were
things pan out over the coming weeks.
shitty,
Yeah.
and
I
she's
definitely
just
feel like I'm
not
in
even
limbo.
receptive to the fact that
It is a
he's
bit of a
trying.
struggle
I've obviously got
because
feelings. Brooke's got
his
feelings.
explanation
She's
for
just-
why
she's
he
just
said
holding
those
them
things
back.
I don't remember it.
was
So I
not.
think she's not really
It
good.
wasn't
Not good.
clear.
I don't
and
remember.
It was
Diving
basically
into them unless
just.
she's fully confident
I
in the
was in
situation
like
where it's
this.
going.
I guess I was like
So I
caught
guess
up
that,
in
yeah.
this.
Oh, I was caught up with the
environment,
boys.
right,
He
with
also
the
said,
boys.
he said he
like, that
just
was his
come from the
excuse.
boys. Yeah, it
He's like,
wasn't.
I'd just been with the
Doing well.
boys, and it was like,
Mhm.
okay, that doesn't really resolve whether
Weird.
this is actually who you are or not.
Mhm.
And like, no amount of being nice to me doesn't really help me understand if you really believe those things, because she doesn't have a fake tan or, you know, she's not
After a
fat.
challenging
Like,
start to
so
their
it's like
relationship,
you being nice to me
Intimacy Week
doesn't
now has
prove
Mel
that
and
you don't
Luke
still think
heading
these
in the
things
right
about other
direction.
people.
Totally.
Right? There's like no way she can really validate this,
Totally.
no matter how
itself
nice
is
and
not
caring he is
without
to
its
her,
own
because like she's
challenges.
like his dream girl.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, I don't
Physical
know.
intimacy can take time. Jumping right in is not always the best way forward for individuals.
I knew Intimacy Week
He could have definitely done a better job
Yeah.
of emphasizing and clarifying
You nervous?
his stance on his comments, and
intimacy
he never
between Mel and I
outright said like,
still
I should
waiting
never have
outside
said
the door.
that.
It's not-
That was
it's not
horrible. I don't know what I
Totally.
was thinking. That's not what I believe.
100%.
He never said any of that.
Okay, yeah, I agree. It's coming back to me now.
Taking in small
Mel
steps
and
through
Luke.
the eyes and the body.
Luke and I basically have no physical intimacy. Mini golf, we high-fived. Mini golf, we didn't even hug. So this task is like,
Oh, they're doing the
whoa.
eye staring and the hug?
I think they usually do that side back to back.
Usually they do one or the other, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like depending on what they
Step one,
need, where
the
they're
eye
at
gaze. Begin
physically.
by sitting across from your partner
So
and looking in
instead,
their
they have a
eyes.
task rather
For
than an
3
ultimate fantasy night?
uninterrupted
Yeah,
minutes.
Yeah, because they're
so far
nowhere
behind.
near ready.
So
yeah.
nowhere near intimacy,
Yeah.
right?
Staring into Luke's eyes
They do
for 3
customize it for kind of
minutes.
where they
Like,
know the couples are
in
at.
the
Like,
last
internally, I'm screaming.
couch
like,
ceremony that they did
She
was
said
essentially
leave.
yeah, she said leave.
For 2 people
Yeah,
have
because
just
it
recently
was so
started
bad.
hugging.
So the experts essentially gave her somewhat of a reality check where it's like, bitch, you need to try.
It's because you are being horrible to him and not trying at all. That's why
Exactly.
it's not working.
So they're like basically fresh.
They're totally resetting.
They're
yeah.
resetting.
So now they're doing the 3-minute
As I was
look into each
really
other's
looking
eyes
into
thing.
Luke's
Yeah, like they
eyes,
need to
Really
build like
I realized
a more solid
really
ground
caring
before they
heart,
could even go
and he's
towards
becoming more
romantic
comfortable with him.
fantasies.
As I've said about this one
As it
is
kind of
my
went on, it
personal
just became
nightmare.
More and more chill.
Yeah, this
I
would be
truly
tough.
can't.
And then
It's so hard for me.
Comfortable kind of place. Wow. I don't think I've ever looked at someone with 3 minutes.
No.
He does seem like a guy
Have you
who'd be
done
good at
that?
this.
Right, step 2, the hug.
This
I'm
open
surprised she can.
collared
Message
shirt
through the eyes.
is definitely
Bring your
a better
bodies
fit
together.
for the trap situation.
Yes, the
Yeah.
trap situation. Yeah. That one shirt with the, I think it's because the neck looks so high.
Yeah,
for him to
yeah.
wear like a crew neck.
Right.
Because he has
Bring
so
your
much
bodies together.
bod.
Oh, I'm so nervous for this. We haven't.
Okay,
had
so
more than
This
You know
is
how-
this is my dream. I love a
like-
melting hug.
This is
I
the
love a
one
hug.
I couldn't stand. This is
I love a
the
hug.
melting hug would make me so uncomfortable.
Oh my god, I'll hug anybody. I'll hug you for
Okay,
20 minutes.
ready?
No, like I would do I would
show you under.
enjoy
You're gonna
the
drown me
eyes
do
one,
whatever you
but I
want.
would not.
Okay, ready?
This one,
Exactly.
this one would be weird for me.
I love a hug. The negotiations.
Aw.
I love how she said she'd go under and then she didn't.
Yeah. Well, he said do whatever you want.
It would be awkward having a camera circle me while we hug, but
I would have preferred the under, I think.
For 3 minutes, you gotta.
I think for 3
take
minutes you gotta both go
decisions.
under because like
He's like-
that's like a lot of shoulder
he's
work.
like
But at the
kinda-
same time, he's so much taller. Like
Yeah.
he's
He is
taller than her.
taller.
That
He's
this is
back, yeah.
opposite. This should
Yeah.
really be.
It's
Bridging
okay,
that gap
though.
of being a little bit physical. Yeah, it feels nice.
Always a good sound when you don't immediately
He's
jump
like,
away
I
at
don't
the
want to.
alarms.
I don't want to let go of this hug. He's like,
That was a big milestone.
he's in his
for
happy
us.
place.
Are you okay?
Happy boy, happy
Okay, if
Luke.
we did
This
that
is all I
hug
wanted
a
in
week
life.
ago,
Is happy Luke.
It would have been
This is
counting down
nice.
to
Okay.
seconds.
Sweet little cinnamon
I
bun.
don't believe for a second that
Oh my God,
that
I'm
timer
so
went
shocked
off and
that
they
we
were
were
still
able to, like,
hugging.
hug
The
each
way
other
that
for 3
they
minutes.
separated
Hug each
so
other for
quickly,
3 minutes.
that was
Like, we
effects.
just started
I'm
hugging.
confident of it.
Let's be real. So the fact
You think
that
how
we
long they were
could hug for
hugging
a
for?
long time,
Like,
shook us to
30
my
seconds.
core.
We've already come so far just now. So
Yeah, same.
I'm happy.
Me too. This task.
I'm just
definitely has
see if
brought me
I'm
closer
getting
to
my
it.
answer.
Shook us to my car.
Okay, so I think you know how the timer went off and they were still hugging. I think that was edited in
Superimposed.
post. No,
Edited
it's
in
edited in
post.
post. I don't think that was a real alarm, and they
That's
were
what I'm saying.
continuing
The
hugging.
alarm was
One of us would have
superimposed.
walked out of the room.
Oh.
Tables flip, you know.
I did notice that
Shit
they
everywhere. Like we would have
left
stormed
room
out
for
of the room
Jesus.
to be able to
You gotta leave room for Jesus in there, baby.
Yeah.
I reckon we've done well.
Me too.
Although sometimes
But
that's
it's-
just
it's something.
ergonomically how it
It's
works,
something.
depending on your
That
relative
physical gap
heights.
between us has kind of been bridged a little bit. At the start of Intimacy Week, I didn't know how the tasks were beneficial, but now I'm starting to see, like, yeah, the tasks have a bit of a positive impact.
Gotcha.
Coming up,
Is this going to be the hill as a couple we die on?
it's Stephen's moment of truth.
I can't.
Cute.
And one bride has disappeared.
Okay, Stephen.
Kiss the girl.
Boat doctor.
After a heartfelt apology
Oh, yeah,
last
the
night
frame
from
down.
Stephen, this
Classic.
morning Rachel
Classic.
is
They
moving
give
back
everybody a
into the
photo,
Classic.
their wedding photo.
Down, yeah.
In you go.
I'm going to use the washroom. I'll be right
Rachel's
back.
home with her half a dozen bags and all this stuff.
It's
On the
amazing.
camera.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
nice
you're
for
good.
her to, be back and bring
Very
a few
good.
of the household items. As you can see, you can bounce a coin off this bed.
I wouldn't say you could bounce a coin off it, but you have made it, and that's a start. I love it. It's good to be home, and it's nice to be back with Stephen.
What?
But I have made it very clear that Stephen has to step up. It's all going to come from you now.
I thought that was something that you used to say about a butt.
It is. Bounce a coin off that ass.
Yeah.
I'm here because I
And
want
it's
at least
also
you
a thing
cleaned it
about
for
did you
her.
did you make your bed nice and tight?
Yeah.
I don't know why people care if your sheets are tight.
Good to have you back. I felt like I really screwed up with Rachel, and
Cute.
I'm glad to be given a second chance. She's put the ball in my court, so it's up to me now. Let's get the relationship
They're
back.
avoiding eye contact. And
He's always like that
and, like,
though.
Face closeness.
hold that.
He's always like that though. He's just like an awkward boy. He
Luckily for
he had
Stephen,
like never had a
Alessandra's
relationship.
next
Yeah, it's
task
too bad.
could just give him the opportunity to put his money where his mouth is.
We got mail. Physical intimacy can take time. Jumping right in is not always the best way forward for all individuals.
Task.
I know Stephen struggles with
That was her.
intimacy. He's expressed that multiple
They've got a letter
times.
from
Obviously, one of our
Alessandra.
tasks definitely didn't go well. But if you're not going to put everything into these tasks, what's the point?
Look of shock on his face.
The kiss. Share a long, passionate kiss. Your goal is to make your partner feel seen, wanted, and desired.
I really stuffed up with the ultimate fantasy. Seeing her break down in front of me, it's really
Rough.
scarred me.
Rough.
I can feel
Rough.
him freezing up.
I think they should have started with the eyes and
Yeah.
Comfortable.
the
I
hug at
encourage you
least.
to kiss for 3 minutes with no distractions, no hesitation, just passion, presence, and connection.
Might as well chuck some nerves in there as well to make it even more.
I've seen this
awkward.
before, where
If
the
this is
couple
something
interpreted
you're
this
willing to
as you have to
try,
hold a singular kiss
I
for
would
3 minutes,
essentially-
which is
I will follow
deranged.
your
Yeah,
willingness
Rather than just you should mac
because
for 3 minutes. You know,
I've already told you once.
They held a
and
peck.
I'm
they held
Why?
a singular kiss.
That's
This now
hilarious.
comes
It
from
is
you.
crazy,
I've already
and
put myself
I think
out
honestly
there
quite
in
difficult.
this act, like respect. So
I'm being
will follow
bridged.
your
Hi, sweetie.
willingness. Just
I
look,
don't, I don't go going kissing all the time, so it's been a while.
last night, he said if he could do things differently, he probably would. Well, this is do or die,
I
babe.
think he's like
I can't.
nervous because
3
he
minutes.
doesn't think he's like a good kisser or something.
That's
Like,
what
if
I
he's
was
really
thinking.
Is this
that
I think he's just truly,
uncomfortable around.
literally
As a couple,
inexperienced.
we die.
Period.
Yeah,
Like I just think
yeah.
he probably has
No way
kissed
I can do 3 minutes.
a one hand worth of
I-
women in his life.
Don't want our first proper kiss to be 3 minutes. I think that that's just a bit too much.
You know what? It. Just give me a kiss, damn it.
Oh, is she gonna say, let's just do a nice little kiss and call it 3 minutes? Oh.
Oh,
yay.
okay. I mean,
Good job.
okay.
Yay.
Get in there.
He's a little bit like, ooh.
He's a little afraid, but
He's
get in there.
pulling back.
It's fine.
Get in there. She's coming for you, man.
And you said
Yeah,
Okay,
he's very
okay.
How was it?
But he's trying. He's going
Oh,
for
the
it.
zoom in, the zoom in, the zoom in.
Look,
It's
they're-
so
they're laughing.
uncomfortable.
Aw, she's
I
cute.
just can't believe how blushed you've gone.
What can
Aw,
I say? The
very sweet of
guy I
her.
like finally kissed me.
Oh
my
he's
God.
so
Boat doctor.
awkward.
Cried.
Mr. Boat
It's the
Doctor.
moment. I
I've
Aw,
really been wanting
that's sweet,
Stephen
though.
to show me in his actions, not just his words, and he
Good
really
boy.
did that.
He's like giddy. He is like a little
Literally,
preteen.
a little
Yeah.
preteen.
He's like giggling to himself.
Like he doesn't know how he's like stunted.
I would change.
Yeah, no, literally.
Well,
it's just
he
because
is.
he has all the good intentions. He's
Uh-huh.
gonna be a great
Felt
partner.
something
He
from
just
that.
literally doesn't know what to fucking do with it.
Literally doesn't know what to do.
I want to have another hug.
Oh, that's it's a good apology.
While one bride's relationship seems to be moving in the
good.
right direction,
Oh,
another bride
I wonder if they did do the hug
has disappeared.
and they just didn't film it. It was like, I think it was eyes, hug,
could've warmed up
and
with
then
hug.
kiss.
Yeah.
Because they had a lot of scenes with them just staring at each other.
They did. They might have
which
been doing the
I
eye.
think they did do the eye, the hug.
You can never trust the production on
Totally.
these kinds
You kind of
shows.
have to-
They're gonna skip the
Intimacy
boring
week.
stuff. No one wants to see you stare at each other for 3
Brooke
minutes,
has
right?
made
Yeah.
a
It's
shock
just like,
decision to leave.
if not, if we're gonna have a cute kiss, let's have the cute kiss instead.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
they love a little bit of drama.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it. I
you
knew
were
it.
right.
It's Brooke. I knew it.
I so
Oh.
thought it was gonna be Rebecca.
She said this is too
decided
much.
To go back home.
Well, Rebecca's
to the Gold
truly
Coast.
gone. But this is
She
another.
just followed her mind and her heart,
Is that it? Oh no.
and had to pull the pin.
Wow.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I'm not upset.
I hate to say it, bro, you
It's
did
pretty-
do this to yourself.
It's
Yeah.
pretty bad
Feelings
that
and
she's a
emotions
model too, because she's probably struggled
Directed towards
a lot
someone,
with like.
and then obviously they're not
Guys
reciprocating.
Being jealous
Just
of
like
her?
well,
Or?
guys
Well,
just
like-
wanting her because she's
I came in
hot.
as not-
And
Yeah,
not
and
actually
then
being
having
good
him say
people
like
or
fat
caring about
women
her.
Yeah.
gross me out or whatever.
Yeah.
I've said from the start that I
And, like,
thought she was
Yeah.
this amazing.
Yeah, like
All
I'm
the
sure she
pressures
I'm sure
around
she
being
gets a lot of
model
attention
and
from
doing her
very
thing for-
shallow dudes. Right?
someone
And
that I
she's
didn't
obviously
think I would
not
meet
trying to marry
in
one of
a million
those.
years. We got along so well and had a lot in common, and we talk and share things openly and honestly. It feels like I've known her for years.
But like, I was just mean like in her
But
profession,
Brooke's
even a
gone
skinny
and I'm here
person
by myself
can feel
now.
that.
It's difficult.
Anyone
I feel
can
like there's a void now.
have a different feeling
Well, I
about their.
I think anybody who's like your profession is all
sad,
about
but-
your
Yes, yeah.
looks.
I
Like
Body,
I'm
yeah.
sure you have a
Got
very
where we
keen
are.
understanding
I
of what
know
it's like to
it
be
stems from-
judged for
from
your
me.
looks.
Totally.
And you wouldn't want
My
that to happen to
attitude,
anybody
my
for any
right.
reason.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a better way of saying it.
Obviously, it's just been a bit of a
Thank you.
catalyst and made it very hard to sort of get to a good spot with Brooke. So I think I'm more just disappointed in myself. There's been a lot of learnings. I think the biggest thing for me is just to start thinking a lot more about situations and the gravity of situations before I make comments and remarks, which get me in trouble every day in life. But I do feel like I gave 100%. I've been trying to be that positive person. That's my best
Think
foot forward.
before you
Obviously,
talk,
hoping
maybe.
to change how
What
she
a
feels about me.
concept.
What a lesson to learn at like, I don't know, how old are you, 28?
I just feel defeated.
To be fair, if he didn't have any girlfriends and he only had guy friends, like he specifically said he didn't have girlfriends.
Yeah.
So he only had guy friends. And when you say crude comments, a lot of
What
the
is
time
going
it's met
on
with
here?
laughter and jokes. That
And this
it's
is why it's so
supported.
important for
We need an explanation.
actually nice dudes to tell your
Okay.
friends when they're being twats.
Tomorrow night.
It has to be
Let's see what's
seen
happening
to
next
be
episode.
believed.
Oh my god. I did not expect this.
Oh,
It's
Oh my God,
the
drama.
allegation
I'm beyond shocked.
that will split the experiment wide open.
John's my favorite.
I love it. I love
love it.
John. Papa John is my absolute fave.
It was just insane.
Oh,
It's a real
Okay.
betrayal,
Yeah.
and it's had a terrible effect on the entire group.
I don't want to
Oh
with that
no.
going on.
I think some relationships
No
will
back.
be destroyed tonight.
I mean, honestly.
I think it's going to be hard to come back from this.
my God. Oh
Wow.
no.
Oh
You guys
no.
are doing so good. What did
I
you
know
say?
something
Do you
happened.
think that you think she's
Oh,
mad
shit.
because of what was said, or do you think that she was the instigator?
I have no idea.
I think she would just leave because she's so pissed off about what's going on. Not
I have
that
no
she
idea.
There's no-
herself
there's-
caused. Well, we'll never. We won't.
There's no
We're gonna
way of
find out.
knowing.
We're gonna find out.
It's okay.
Poor
Oh
Momo's
my
gonna have
God.
to watch
Okay,
our
well.
next episode.
Oh, I knew there was going to be a really, really bad cliffhanger coming soon. I
Sophia's gonna
knew
be really
it.
excited that
Are you
she's
gonna
back
miss
for this
the
one.
I
next
know.
one?
Sorry.
Are you gonna miss the next one?
No.
Our
You're
ne-
gonna.
No, I'll miss the couches.
Okay, but you'll
Wait,
get-
when is our next? Because I'm
Are you-
not available next weekend. So
Yeah.
Oh, but
Thursday?
wait, but our next episode is going to be no. It doesn't matter because our next episode will still be our next episode. So
I'm
but
not
wait.
thinking publishing. I'm thinking like, when are we going to get together to watch?
no, I know. But
When are your parents in town?
Next weekend.
next weekend,
Mother's Day.
Yeah. What day though? Do they arrive?
like Friday.
Friday night.
Or
Okay, so
Tuesday?
we could continue with the Thursday evening if they're not coming Thursday.
Yeah, Sophia's back.
Sophia should be back by then.
Yeah, she's just gone for the weekend, right?
Yeah.
Right, because we were planning to do next episode with Sophia, and then the following episode
Would be Emily.
We will have Emily on.
Emily is on.
Oh, wow.
Much
Yeah.
lauded. Much
Emily
talked about
will be
Emily
on.
as
Yeah.
our next guest appearance, while you are in Arizona,
Yeah.
of all places. Shocking.
I know, I'm in Arizona.
You know, Ariana's in Phoenix like this weekend.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to be.
Apparently, the weather forecast says 38 degrees.
Insane.
Get
Yeah,
excited.
Good luck.
Honestly, that's not even that bad. When I was there in August, it was
roasted.
45.
Yeah. Arizona is a
was
hellscape we
45.
decided to
My
call a
God.
state.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I know. It was 45.
It's
so
inhabitable. It should be a giant solar farm.
it's honestly, it's not. It's not that bad. It's going to be a different vibe this time because it honestly, what I didn't realize is Phoenix is very much a university city.
Yes.
It's
Very
yeah,
much.
like there's not much there when the students are there.
No,
like,
it's very chill in the summer.
It was pretty chill and pretty dead. I mean, it was also 46 degrees.
Yes,
So
it will be.
in Celsius.
Everyone's inside. Even if
Everyone
they
was
are
inside.
there.
Like it felt like a reoccurring of COVID where nobody was
Yeah.
on the streets.
Yeah.
So there's no way of knowing if it was the heat or if it's the lack of students. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little bit of both. But so it's
Even
going to
for
be
Phoenix,
interesting to
that's pretty
go.
hot.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to go at a time where honestly it's going to be close to graduation, I think, for most of universities, right?
True.
Mid-May.
Yeah. And you were going for a bachelorette
Bachelorette.
party.
Yeah. But that'll be 2 episodes from now.
That'll be 2 episodes.
Though I'm actually wondering
So we'll have
maybe
Emily.
I don't know because let's think about, do you think Emily would be able to we should tell Emily to watch the party.
She should watch the dinner party.
She should watch the dinner party
At least,
episode so that
she's
way
prepared.
there's more context. I think she'll need more
'Cause it might
context
be
going
a
into
half and
couches.
half around the dinner party, and certainly they'll be addressing whatever happens in the couches
Yeah.
afterwards anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll need to watch like half of the episode before just
Unless
to
we
see the
this
dinner
before
party.
we communicate with you. Watch the dinner party. Episode.
Well, I told her because for a minute
That'll be
I
episode 12.
I didn't think the next one was going to be the dinner party. So I told her, you're in for just chaos. You don't need to watch anything. So I
Yeah.
may need to go back on that.
We may need to.
We may need
We'll-
to go back
we'll
on that.
inform her.
Anyways, what about this episode? Morgan, what did you think? Now that you've actually
What
sat
did
and you
I
watched and you
think?
weren't like busy or you were only had snippets.
I was pleasantly surprised by Boat Doctor
In what way?
that he actually said, fuck it, and gave her a kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Because he seems super stuck in his own mind. I thought the men's fantasies were kind of lame. Why didn't we see more of that?
I don't think it was technically the men's fantasies. Like the official task was the women's fantasies, and then the men were like, "Now you also go do something nice for your partner." I don't know.
Well, that's what it felt like. I thought it was
Yeah.
actually going to be women's fantasies
Yeah.
last episode, men's fantasies this episode, but it did just feel
It-
like do
yeah.
something a
I
little
think
bit
in this-
nice.
More informal.
Yeah, but I also
Yeah.
think that I don't know if they can directly go that route now that I think about it, because let's be stereotypical with what men's
Right.
fantasies will be and how many women would actually be comfortable doing that. Then they get themselves in a huge
Although a lot of the
slew
women's
of-
fantasies were.
I know, which was surprising to me, but you can't always predict
Right.
that.
No, I think that pretty typically they always are. There's a very large percentage of the fantasy things that's just, hey, let's get sexy.
But at
Well,
least they won't get into dangerous area
Yeah.
if it's the women wanting
That's
to
the-
do that
yeah,
versus
that's
the
the-
men wanting the women to do it.
Yeah,
Like, if you think
if it was like, so it was her fantasy to like dress up and cook him dinner.
Right.
If he said, my
Yeah.
fantasy is for you to dress up and cook me dinner.
the
then
double
people are gonna be
standard
pissed.
would
The
have
double
been
standard is gonna be different.
wild.
That's a different thing though, because then we're not just talking about it. I'm talking about if her fantasy is that she's going to dress up and they have sexy times. Cool.
Yeah.
If his fantasy is he wants to dress up and they have, like our man who did the sexy cleaning, totally Gucci. I agree. In neither direction can you make the other person
Yeah.
be doing your
Sure.
thing.
And let's
right?
be
In the
real,
same kind of
when
way.
you
But,
ask
like,
men what their fantasies are
mean-
stereotypically, it's what can they get, not what can they do.
Well, and we also don't know what happened behind closed doors with some of
No doubt there was a part 2 for some of those.
Most,
you can give her a foot rub on television.
Oh, there were follow-ups to that.
And there were follow-ups.
It was not
right?
just a foot rub.
Even the body paint couple made a cheeky comment about the chains and whips coming out later.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah, you guys were...
Oh, we were talking?
Yeah, that's why I had the subtitles on.
I missed that
it may have just been a joke, but like...
Well, he did say they were intimate, which was not something they were doing on the regular.
Right.
No. Not that we know.
So-
They were on the honeymoon and then everything kind of broke down on that. Yeah.
I mean, there's clearly just stuff they don't show.
Yeah, for obvious reasons. Which is, again, why it completely negates Silver Fox's dickbag reasoning of, oh, I didn't want to do that. No, you just didn't care about her at all.
100%.
Because you could have found a middle ground. You could have found some form of like physical intimacy that you were comfortable with and offered that as an alternative.
Yeah.
Or you could have done it all behind closed doors off camera, which would have been totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, his excuses were bullshit.
Bullshit.
Complete bullshit.
Complete and utter bullshit.
Clearly too obsessed with his own image.
And
saying that he was a
deflecting on other
nice,
people's.
kind person is crazy.
Crazy.
I'm a kind,
Totally
respectful
crazy.
person. Let's also get over this whole like, there's some guys who have this weird chivalry thing, especially when it comes to like sexual things, where they're like, I'm respectful, so I don't want to participate in whatever this act is. It's not disrespectful if she's literally asking you to do it.
Literally.
Like,
that's where his own ego and his
that's
own
your own
image
bullshit.
is a higher priority to him than the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason like him, if a guy asked his girlfriend, oh, my fantasy is for you to dress up in this slutty outfit, like if she doesn't want to do it, like asking her to do that is disrespectful.
Honestly,
if she says I'm going to dress up in this slutty outfit, and you participate in that because she's asked you to do so, and you're also cool with it, it's not disrespectful for her to be doing it if she's literally volunteered to do it and asked you to come join her.
No, I know. He didn't want to.
It's fucked up.
He didn't want. He wasn't attracted to her, and he's told everyone, including her, that he is, but he's not.
Right.
And he didn't want to do that. I feel as though a best way to tell on a less extreme level is to see if a guy is willing to simply hold your girly handbag. And if the answer is no,
if you're
that is a red flag. That tells you everything. That tells you a lot.
Honestly, try it with your male friends too. Like your platonic bros. If you're good friends with a dude and you got your hands full and this bro
Even if you
won't
don't.
fucking hold your pink purse for 5 seconds, dump his ass.
Yeah.
Dump his ass from your friend group.
I knew somebody who did this.
Get over it.
I knew somebody who did this. Literally would not, one of my best friends, her boyfriend, she was like juggling a bunch of stuff. He would not hold her purse, like her little Gucci small little purse. Yeah, wouldn't hold it.
That's just insane.
Wouldn't
Especially
hold it.
because
this is also a man who like refuses to even walk toilet paper down the street. Like he refuses to be seen holding toilet paper. Like he had a weird.
That's weird.
Like ego.
I don't know why you need.
thing.
Oh, you mean like from the store?
Yeah, like
you bought some toilet
yeah.
paper. I was like, why are you walking around with a toilet paper roll? But
no, like a
12 rolls.
necessity
Like a
that
12-pack.
people.
This maybe the same boyfriend who wouldn't
buy tampons.
Tampax for his girlfriend.
most
at the store.
likely.
Look at you knowing a brand name, my man.
Wow.
The bar is very low, Morgan.
That's crazy.
It is very, very low.
It's very true.
It's very low.
We were talking about the bar is. What did we say last week?
I don't
the
know.
The bar is in Beelzebub's underpants.
Yes.
That's how low it is.
Yeah. Like I'm literally just hoping men will ask me questions on dating apps.
I've actually, seen that.
So brutal.
Like
like-
someone while we were filming said, "Hey, I'm free next week." Great. That sounds like great for you. What am I supposed to do with that? Now the responsibility has been put on me to plan things, and that's not what I want. So good for you? Question mark? That's probably what I'm going to reply.
You're so sassy. I
That's
love
pretty
it.
sassy.
Like,
But yeah, it's your prerogative, of course.
like
So let's say,
Cool.
If
what
if
are you
were
doing?
Like, cool. Why don't you set something up and I'll let you know?
Yeah.
Could you do that?
Why
Or
don't,
is
why
it
don't
just-
you,
is that
why
just
don't
too
you
much
put
effort at that
together a
point?
proposal?
I'm
Yeah, I don't know.
like,
Bring me
obviously, I'm not.
bring me a
visiting
proposal
that,
of a
so-
date. I will approve or deny.
I think there's two sides of it. It's the fact that I am a teacher for a living.
Yeah.
I don't need to teach a 32-year-old man on top of 60 13-year-olds. Like, once it hits 3 p.m., I'm not teaching anybody shit.
Facts.
Damn.
And more women need to take
Like,
this attitude.
Yeah,
that's-
no, yeah.
We're
so
not
you,
judged.
so
You know what I
he's
mean?
got his-
Like,
you're not teaching him to.
no, I'm not teaching you how to plan something.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
To me, it's just it's extra effort for me to now bounce it back onto
Yeah.
your responsibility. Just do it to begin with.
And this is one. This is
Not
I
too
think
much to
one
ask
of the
for.
reasons.
It really isn't, not in my opinion.
This is one of the reasons that model girl, what is her name?
Brooke.
Brooke probably ditched out because we talked about this when this first revelation came out. We were like, we obviously know that they chose her for him because he's a like little naive baby boy and he needs someone strong to put him in his place and show him what he's supposed to be doing in a relationship. But also 100% not anybody's job to teach you how to function properly. You know, like, and she evidently would have came into this decision and ultimately decided, like, besides the fact of whatever she feels about what it says about his personality, the way, like the things that he said, but also no doubt decided it's not worth the effort for me to try and fix this man.
Sometimes they do that on the show, and I don't really know why. Besides getting content out of it,
Yeah. Like they,
What do you mean?
like
sometimes
putting
they
this
do
baby
clearly
boy
pick
with
somebody
this
who's just
put
like
together woman, and then she's
Yeah.
like, "Actually, I don't want to train a baby boy how to live life." And then
Here's the thing. I don't know. We haven't
blows
seen
up.
enough footage of them together to know just how helpless he is as a person in
he
society.
may not be like
I don't
baby
know if
boy,
he is.
but like
well,
he needs some aspect of him definitely needs to grow the fuck up.
There was
it might not be that he like can't do anything around the house or
Are we talking
can't
about
cook.
Chris?
Yeah.
See, we haven't been given any footage to know whether or not he is a cleaner. He is
No.
cook,
I'm
he is
not
any of that.
suggesting that he's a baby boy in those areas necessarily because we don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
his bros locker
his
room
bro personality and like his follower mentality is something that he needs to grow out of. And that is something that someone could help you learn to do, but that ain't her job. Certainly it's not anybody's job when it's like this is your partner. Everyone has their own growth, and it's fine if you do that in a partnership. Everybody grows on their own pace, and your partner can support you in that. But it's not their job to prod you along with a cattle stick. You know?
Yeah. It's kind of how I feel about Rachel and Boat Doctor.
Yeah, it's like
Boat
he
Doctor
has
is
a lot of learning.
He's going to be
do.
taught a lot, and
Yeah.
Rachel's going to be the one to do it.
that's true.
Yeah, and and like this is the thing with all reality TV for sure is like I don't know if their screening is just actually bad or if of course they're doing it on purpose because of content, but like there is a percentage of people who come into reality dating shows on all spectrums, MAFs included, that are just extremely clearly not developed enough as a human being to be in a functional adult relationship yet. Like you just have
Boat
shit
Doctor.
to learn.
That's Boat Doctor.
Like he just has
And
no
I can see
experience.
your-
other people have
Yeah.
like truly you have a fucked up personality and your opinions about how
Steven and
a
Chris.
relationship should work are totally fucked up and
Yep.
nobody wants to be in that relationship with you.
Yep.
But these people come on anyways, and sometimes they give them someone who's going to teach them what's what, and sometimes they give them some poor innocent person who's like, well, this is shit. I don't know what to do about this.
Yeah.
Or like we'll just get trampled by their shitty opinions.
And it's not always the men who are the controversial
Yeah.
ones.
No.
I was gonna say
No.
it's not always just having the boys is not always a bad thing. There was maybe last season the young pretty boy who stayed on with his partner, and he was like totally immature and she was like not having any of it, but they were just like kind of friends for the whole season. And he was like,
what was this?
do you remember his name?
I remember who you're talking about. I think it might have been in like the
we might be
10th
we might be
season
cutting
because
this
that was the most
I
recent one I
can't
saw.
Quite remember him.
I don't cut shit, babes.
Oh.
Nope. This is a
Cut it for
basically
me.
edit-free podcast. No, we embrace our fuck ups on this show. Also, because do you guys know how much time editing takes? It's like,
oh, yes, I know. Which is why when we started this, I was like, I've got too much on my plate. I know I can't do the editing.
It's a lot. I've got it down to a science now.
Good.
It's good. It's quick and fast. As long as I don't
Remember,
have to
you
do
do
any
have
crazy
to
fixing in the
edit.
middle.
You do have to edit the fixings of last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is on the face of my career. So we definitely need to.
No, that's happening. That's
Okay,
happening.
great. Anyways, I'm so excited for next episode. Next episode's going to be actually insane.
It looks crazy. I mean, usually they hype these things up a lot.
I know.
So like you never know. And then sometimes you come to the actual drama and it's like, oh, well, that was a nothing burger. But they have like really gone above and beyond on the hype reactions on this one. So it might actually be something interesting.
I know. I know. And usually it's always my hope that with things like this, they've put a lot of hype into it because there was so much to... So what I like to think is that they have cut so many clips because so much happened. And in my mind, I like to think that these were just some of the reactions, not all of the reactions.
Yeah.
Like it was so epic that it was almost hard for them to choose what to clip for the promo.
See, I had to I can't live in that world
That
because then
hopeful
I'll be
world.
really disappointed when it turns out to be nothing.
But you know what? I have faith in this show that I really do. I have faith in this show that they wouldn't hype it up if it weren't crazy.
I'm sure it'll be something.
I mean, I don't think they've said in the past that like this would divide the whole.
Yeah, that's a big statement.
That's a big statement. I trust their statements. Their statements when they say things, it's not for views. I genuinely think, I mean, obviously it is, but at the same time, like I also think that they are very serious with their statements is what I'm trying to say.
We'll see.
I'm freaking
We shall
excited
find
about it.
out.
I'm freaking excited about it.
Either way, it should be a good episode.
It should be.
We'll be back with Sophia as regular.
Yes.
What were you going to say?
Nothing. No, I'm just giddy and excited.
Okay.
I wish I could watch it now.
I know.
This is where I warned Sophia, and of course she's not here, where the cliffhangers become unfathomable.
Yeah.
And we've reached our first.
Unfortunately, we have reached a
Yeah,
bad
we've
point.
reached that
If we had any other opportunity right now, we would be watching episode number 2 right now.
Like, I want to get on our text thread and be like, okay, so how's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because I'm free after 6 tomorrow.
It is addicting.
It is addicting.
He's Googling the
I'm
he's
trying
trying to find
I'm not
the
gonna be
couple he
able
was
to
talking
find
about.
them,
Oh, that's okay.
unfortunately.
It's okay. We've moved on from that.
It's all good. If we
me.
think about it, I'll throw it in a text box on the video if I remember who you're talking about.
There you go. How did our poll do in the last few days?
You know what? I haven't actually checked.
Yeah, neither have I. I never checked though. I'm pretty bad.
Once again, still running for
The poll from
it's
episode
probably,
7.
It's going to be done by the time this episode is published, unfortunately.
okay.
But
That's okay.
we will continue this as an informal poll for the rest of our
What was
time
Momo's thoughts
about our poll.
about
soup?
the argument?
Is ramen soup?
Is ramen soup? Yes or no?
I was going to point my
And don't
at
do
you,
the
and then I realized
cube
you have
theory.
your own.
Don't listen to the cube theory.
I fundamentally say it's not, and I can't really justify it.
Okay, well,
That's
try.
just how I feel.
Try.
I can't.
Oh, come on.
It's so clearly just not soup, you guys. It's
And then
just literally
it
not
is.
soup. It's like
It
it's
is.
like porn. You know what's porn? You know it when you see it.
Yeah.
What a wild comparison.
What's soup?
That's actually
you know it when you see it,
it's
babe.
like a
That is
a television
so
show thing
wrong.
because obviously you're not allowed to show porn on television. But then there's things that you see and you're like, and they're like, we'll know it when we see it.
This is
If it's
this
porn
is
or not
no.
porn.
This is a big. This has always been a funny
What?
phrase they use
It's
when
a
people are
term.
talking about art, like paintings and stuff. Like, is that art or is it porn? You know, when there's like naked people doing stuff and stuff. And I don't know. Somebody famous said it once, and it's just been like a thing that's stuck around. Like porn, you know it when you see it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe it fits in this argument.
I'm saying it's the same vibe. Soup, you know it when you see it. And I'm telling you, ramen ain't soup.
Okay, well, when I look at ramen, I see soup. So where does that fall into your argument?
Delusion.
Okay. I would say most people from the sounds of our poll, which is in my favor, also agree that.
Do you have the stats? Do you have the stats right now? I haven't checked it in a while.
Well, if it's still 2-1, then
out of 3 votes.
Yeah. That's still
at last check.
I don't know
2-1.
I don't know. It's not a good sample size, is what I'll say. This is not statistically accurate.
You know what? I'm going to ask my family at family dinner the next time we meet, and then that will give you more data.
The N value or whatever they say in statistical reporting is not good enough.
Wow. It's in my favor right now, and that's all that matters to me.
Well, if you would like to put it in your favor, please leave us a comment, or if the poll is still open at this time on Spotify, you can find it, I believe, on episode 7. The poll. Otherwise, you can leave us a comment, subscribe. You can find us on both Spotify and YouTube.
In both audio and video formats.
Video, baby. Again, we are very open to making a Patreon if you would like to sponsor bringing Elise back into the Netflix fold. Or otherwise. Hell, if you guys want Cameo, we could get on Cameo.
You don't have a voice to do.
I don't know. What do you mean a voice?
Cameo people usually have distinctive voices or characters that they can do.
Well, no. They're just famous
It's like
people.
Arnold Schwarzenegger being Arnold
just
Schwarzenegger.
famous people.
Yeah, but that's not because he has an accent. That's because he's Arnold
He's not
Schwarzenegger.
being anybody. He's just being Arnold
Like, get to the
Schwarzenegger.
chopper.
No,
he wants to say.
No, there are tennis players on Cameo.
You know
every
Chris
famous
Hansen
person
from
is
How
on.
to Catch a Predator?
No.
Well, you should. But
Yeah, I know who
a
you're
few
talking
years
about.
ago, my WoW guild had Chris Hansen give an inspirational speech off of Cameo.
That's really funny.
Crazy.
And it kind of flopped
Did he
because
use a lot of WoW terms?
apparently we're older WoW players. We know who Chris
didn't-
Hansen is. And people were like, who is Chris Hansen?
Yeah, that's me.
You'll know
Well,
when
it's
you
good
see
that
him.
you're not watching those kinds of trash TV
You've seen it.
shows.
You would know his voice if you heard it.
Is he the guy from...
How to Catch a Predator? Or yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
no, not
yeah.
him.
He
Okay.
would like be the guy.
Who was the Chris who hosted The Bachelor and The Bachelorette for ages?
I don't know. No.
Okay. I was like, I only know his first name is
Okay,
Chris.
so
not Chris Hansen.
you'll do Cameo.
And he was replaced. I
do
don't know.
Cameo.
I bought a
Yeah.
cameo for my sister a few years back. She was really into a Mindy Kaling show.
Oh.
I don't remember what it's called now, but she was really, really into it. And
It was her like independent show after
The Office.
Yeah.
I think her character kept doing an on and off relationship with a guy named Danny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
watched that show for a bit. I forget what it's
Yeah,
called.
I forget what it's called too. But I bought a cameo because she was obsessed with that. So what actually happened is, I got 2 cameos from him for the price of 1 because he accidentally wished happy birthday to me, which I was like, no, that is not what we're supposed. That is not what I paid for. So I immediately frantically emailed back, and he sent me another one for my sister and said her name instead of mine. So
excellent.
That's so funny.
I know.
I got my brother actually once got a cameo from I forget his name, but the Doctor from the Voyager, Star Trek Voyager.
Oh, Italian name.
Yeah, he's super Italian. Well, his name is anyway. I can't remember his name, but anyway,
that's sweet.
They got him being the Doctor for my dad for his birthday. He loved it, and my dad. This is many years ago too. And my dad thought it was like a computer. He was like, "This is a funny."
Computer generated
image
AI,
generator or
like
whatever.
before
We're like,
AI
no,
existed.
Dad, and like he'd never heard of Cameo. My dad didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah, my parents didn't know
brother
either.
Had to spend like 10 minutes explaining to him how this worked. No, this is the real guy.
Yeah,
we paid him, and he recorded a message for you.
Yes,
Robert Picardo.
Robert Picardo. Yeah,
Not
it was
to be
very
confused
nice.
with Picard.
Yeah, that is. He plays the Doctor on Star Trek Voyager. And it's a show my dad and I watched a lot when we were.
That's very sweet.
Kiddo.
I've never watched any of those.
It's very good. I watched the whole 6
Yeah,
seasons.
I watch
and
Main
every
Morning Star Trek Voyager,
episode
and he loved
is
it.
like
it's so good.
It's kind of like Sesame Street for like teenage boys.
Wow,
that's the weirdest way.
No,
you
it
could
has a
possibly
lot of
describe
like
this.
more. There's a lot of morality and like a lot of like
It's a teaching show.
teaching moments in
Yeah.
the show, and like,
But also, you know,
they talk about
playing to
different
the cultural
topics, except in
fears
like
of
a
the
space
time and like
space context.
Yeah, it's great. But also, it's y'all. If y'all haven't watched Star Trek Voyager, Y'all
I feel like
missing out.
that's an era of TV that I have not.
Me too. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I never watched
It's
a
not
single
Star Trek.
I was never
Star
interested
Wars,
in Star Trek.
any of
but it was so
those.
good.
I have
Yeah.
Avengers. Like those are not.
I wouldn't
I bank them together.
group.
You said
yeah.
era, and I thought you were talking about time. Now you mean genre.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it also
That's
is
not a
different era
genre
of
that
show,
I.
though.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh-huh.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Voyager's
When you
quite
said
good.
Doctor, I
It
thought
rocks.
he was like Doctor Who.
That would be sick.
That's where my
That's what
mind
she
went.
said.
That would be. I said,
She said
the doctor.
She said
Doctor.
Tell
Anyways, yeah,
the
yeah.
doctor. You're going to tell me
Yeah.
that it's not common for me to.
He's a
he calls himself
hologram.
the Doctor.
Yeah.
He's a hologram, so he doesn't have a name. So he's
No,
just
he's-
the doctor. Yeah.
No,
Who?
you were just
What are
saying
we
the
talking
sentence,
about?
the doctor from Star Trek, and
The doctor
Elise
from Star
thought
Trek.
you because you paused weirdly.
I'm saying I'm explaining
it
that
was
the doctor from Star Trek
Okay, got it.
is a hologram. He doesn't have a human name, so everyone just calls him the doctor.
I don't think the Doctor from Doctor Who also has a name.
Well, that's a good point, actually. No, he doesn't. Although
his name is the Doctor.
His name is the Doctor, so it's the same. Or they call him. That's why they call him Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
You see? Also an excellent show.
Well done.
I haven't watched the 60s version, but I did go all the way back to Doctor, I think it would be 9, Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah, that's where I
Onwards
started
and
too.
then. That man is hot.
Don't
Unpopular opinion,
think
but that man is hot.
Yeah, very unpopular opinion. I actually don't know where my
It's the
phone
leather
is.
jacket, I think.
No, I don't know where my cell phone is. I really got into the David Tennant.
I love
David Tennant does the
but
best
Matt
one.
Smith is so good too.
I haven't watched Matt Smith yet. Yeah.
I watched David Tennant, Christopher Eccleston, and Matt Smith, and then I stopped watching.
The graphics are just so old, and the CGI is so not there.
You should watch the 60s show because believe me, it gets worse.
It's like it's hard to continue for me personally.
No, I think the
it's
new
hard
show
to
is
continue.
no the rebooted show is like totally watchable.
Okay, but I'm not there yet. I'm at the first David Tennant because David Tennant comes back.
Oh,
David Tennant does it twice.
Oh,
yeah. So the first time he does it, it's like,
but it's still from like the 2000s. First,
yeah, but there was like very bad CGI in the 2000s. I'm sure Matt.
It's not that bad.
It was pretty bad to me.
It's cheesy, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, cheesy means bad for me.
You got to watch some stuff from the 60s because that's bad. Like I am a Star Trek nerd, but I cannot watch Star Trek the original series with like William Shatner and stuff because
I love William Shatner.
I have a fun story about William Shatner for
He
you.
is so good in Boston Legal.
That show is so insane.
I love that show. I grew up watching that show.
He plays the most insane character. in that show.
Insane.
But
and then what's the other guy's name?
In Boston Legal?
Yeah.
I forget. I know the guy
It's
you're talking
William
about.
Shatner and the co-star always end up on the balcony together almost at the
Yeah.
end of every
Yeah.
episode. He also plays
We need to have another episode.
We
that's
would
just
need to
about
have just
talking
like a
about TV
TV.
show. This is the longest sign off possible.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
As per usual. But yeah, I can't watch the 60s Star Trek because that shit is difficult to get. Like the effects and
Yeah.
stuff are so
Are you still
bad.
meeting
It's
Emily?
so dated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Horrendous.
We should wrap up.
We have to go.
Maybe we'll go to lunch and we'll invite Emily to sushi. The four of us will go. And then we will leave these two to go code.
That's fun.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you
We
for
hope that
joining.
it's been entertaining.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Put
you
your love
for
for Momo
joining.
in the comments. Thank
I'm
you very
honored.
much.
Thank
for
you.
joining.
Honored
Thank you.
to be
Thank you.
here.
Thank you. I don't think this is the last time you'll see him. I'm just
No,
saying.
you'll see me in the background, but on the couch, we'll see.
I think
I
we'll see
pinch
you
him
on the
into
couch.
joining.
I think we'll see
We
you
have
on the couch.
spousal
I'm gone for
obligations.
all of July. So
you
I think
don't.
we'll see you
Okay.
on the couch.
Well, look into the camera and say goodbye.
Say goodbye. Good night, Spray.
Good night, Spray.
Nice, right?
Bye.